Yeah!
Hello, everybody. It's your boy Pretend Object here, starting up a special Thursday edition of a D&D. We're just waiting for everybody to show up right now. So, until then, we're just chatting in the Discord. I messaged my other brother, but he hasn't messaged me back. Alright, maybe he did.
Have you ever played Phasmophobia? Because you can play that in VR.
No.
Apparently, it's a lot worse in VR.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like the game, when you play it like without VR, it does a good job of like doing jump scares and stuff. And the people I talked to that were in VR when it happens, it's fully immersive almost. The only thing they miss is like if it was touching you.
Oh,
But they
jeez.
say like with the way the audio is built and everything, it literally just sounds like it comes out of nowhere and just like grabs them.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be creepy.
I want to see Justin play Subnautica in VR.
You can play Subnautica in VR too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
VR, I'm not 100% certain on that because I don't know how like motion sickness is my main problem.
Yeah. I would like to see you play it anyway because I think it'd be hilarious.
I've
It's
heard
sitting on
they
my
are
shelf.
working very hard on motion sickness in VR systems.
Well, see, I just don't know how if I would actually even have motion sickness to it, but I don't want to spend $200-300 minimum to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
You could go to like a VR bar thing.
That requires me to leave my house.
That is true.
I still have my Gear VR headset, but we need to find an old Galaxy phone that would fit it.
I had that, and it did not feel like it had VR at all. It just felt like I was wearing cheap plastic on my head.
Really? That's basically VR experience.
Yeah,
I mean, if
I
you're,
was not impressed by it at all, but I don't know.
I guess what were you looking being like for? Because I guess the next step is you actually being able to fully control your like little person.
That's the thing is like on the phone, I wasn't able to do much. So I just like kind of look around, really, and like touch the side of my head to push a button.
Oh,
was like,
you
this
didn't have
isn't
the one
really-
with the remote?
No.
Oh, okay. The remote
like
helped a little bit more.
It's like this is not really immersive at all. It just felt like I said, just wearing a goggles on my head.
Yeah, I get that then.
I keep on thinking about getting like the PlayStation VR, but then nobody has it anymore, and places are asking ridiculous prices anymore for it.
I have a PSVR. That's how I found out that VR wasn't for me.
Guy at Target said the Oculus 2 is way better than the PlayStation VR.
I'm pretty sure pretty much any VR is going to be better than the PlayStation VR, just because the fact of the hardware limitations of the PS4 versus what you have access to now.
I think the way it did VR was different because it like had sensors on the mask, and that's kind of how it like followed you and stuff.
Like I said earlier, yeah, I played. A kid brought it to school, and I tried it on, and it was like we were like in a shooting range, and I was like, "Holy crap, this is it's cool." But then I had to take it from him, so.
Wow, this is awesome! You'll get this back at the end of the day.
Pretty much.
It's kind of a dick move, but
Yeah. He was skipping class. So
Just teach him via VR.
yeah, probably wouldn't matter where he was at, to be honest.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I think everybody's
Alright.
here now.
Okay. Yeah. So last time we left off, you guys were making your way through Cragmaw Castle. Dealt with some goblins, ran into a trap, and you had just come upon two. You just opened the doors to see two hobgoblins. So you open up the door and you see a stone brazier full of coals glow in the middle of a small barracks. 4 straw pallets are lined up along the east wall. The wall to the south has collapsed. And a barred wooden door in that direction is still clear. A curtain hangs in an archway to the north. And give me one moment here. I think I'm gonna have to create this encounter.
Did we roll initiative already?
Let me double check. I don't remember if we did or not.
I don't remember.
I think we did.
Let's see here.
I see
Nope.
history checks and deck saves. Or
Delete. No, I don't see it.
Okay.
If you guys remember what you rolled, we can still use that.
Yeah. I
I
can
think
do
I
it.
had a 23.
But otherwise, we'll just re-roll initiative.
Yeah, probably.
And you can go ahead and roll now. It should enter.
Ooh, 13.
Felidor on the losing end again.
Well, I had the 3 right.
These are some nice low rolls.
I don't want to go first anyway. How's that make you feel?
I didn't either.
All right.
I'm tired of getting punched in the face first.
Drew.
Oh, really? Funny. Tell me a story about how a dragon just fucked your life one day.
Okay. So the first act is this hobgoblin right here, and he immediately runs this way.
Coward.
Get back here and slap Scatbrand. He deserves it.
And then it's Droop's turn, and he just kind of hides behind these rocks.
Yeah,
Smart move, Droop. Smart move.
Matavia, it's your turn.
Bold move, you see the face off.
All right, well, I guess I'll come up here in the doorway.
Okay.
I cast magic missiles into the darkness.
There we go. I'm going to try something a little different this time, just because. I'm going to grab my short sword out and take a swipe at him. 24.
That hits.
8 damage.
That also hits.
Then I'm gonna do my bonus, or not my bonus action, but my red ambush. I'm gonna do another short attack.
Okay.
15.
That misses.
Oh, that misses. Okay. And then, oh shoot! Throw my thing on my computer. When you attack a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action. Well, okay, I guess I would have one short sword. and then a crossbow. How does that work, Caleb?
What?
For my crossbow expert.
I
So,
mean,
a short sword's a
Yeah.
one-handed weapon.
yeah, you'd be able to use your crossbow, use it, and you don't get disadvantaged, so
Okay.
you can shoot at it.
24.
That hits.
And then 7 more damage.
All right, and he falls to the ground,
Falls to the ground.
and it is. Are you done then?
Yeah, that's all I got.
It's going to be Cole's turn.
I'm going to follow suit since I'm in the other room. I presume that I'm not sure what the status of the guy is, so I'm going to run into the room and do I see any other enemies? It looks like that was it for right now.
No, there's a curtain blocking this door.
Okay.
Right here. There's a curtain
Yeah.
on the way here.
I guess I'm gonna gonna kind of sneak up and if I roll a stealth check, could I like peek behind the curtain and get the drop on these guys, or do you think that the noise from the attack, like, they're ready for me?
I mean, the one knows that some of you are here.
Mhm.
Obviously, he doesn't know all of what you're doing and necessarily how many there are.
Mhm.
But you can certainly try and roll a stealth check to peek behind if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I think that, because the two things that I'm weighing is either I'm either going to make a stealth check and try to peek behind the curtain, or kind of hang out here just a little ways off and like hold my action until somebody comes through the curtain and then blast them.
Okay.
And you know, I'm like, if the hobgoblin was just like, no, avenge me, as it like died, like, you know, then I'm probably not going to be able to get the drop on these guys. They're probably like, you know, as soon as they see a hand peek behind the curtain, there's going to be a crossbow bolt behind it, you know, through it or something. So that's what I was trying to get a sense of like, is it even realistic that I could get the drop on these guys, or are they ready for me?
I mean,
Even if they don't know that, like, there's 6 of us.
I guess I'll just say that you would be able to decipher that it's
Okay.
probably unlikely, because the one ran.
Okay,
That
yeah.
anybody up there, like, he knows that people are here. Like I
Okay.
said, he doesn't necessarily know how many there are, but he is prepared to
Okay.
fight because obviously
Gotcha.
somebody came in and started attacking.
In that case, I'm
Who
gonna
they
go with
thought was
my
right.
second plan. Is I'm gonna stay just a little bit behind, or off to the side of the curtain. I'm gonna ready an Eldritch Blast, and as soon as somebody comes into, can I comes into the square? Hold on, why can't I remember how to? There we go. That square. Um,
Okay.
through, presumably through the curtain there. I'm gonna blast him with my Eldritch Blast. That's what I would like to do. So I'm gonna move and then hold the rest of my action
He's gonna
until
be blasted.
I'll
Okay.
be blast. Yeah, I'm not invulnerable when I'm blasting.
Uh. Okay. If you're done, it's going to be Angron's turn.
I want to go up north and see if there's like a connection. And what do I see if I go right here?
So you're headed here.
Yeah, I want to see if there's like a back way to get into this area.
Okay. What you see is a room, and then to the north here you see what looks like another possible entrance into the area. Otherwise, you just see a closed door to the east.
Y'all,
There's a
I'm getting
closed
barked
door
at.
right
So
here.
sorry to interrupt. I'm getting barked at by the dog. I think so. I'm gonna step away for a minute. I'll be back in a few minutes.
I want to tell Malin, and Feldor that they should follow me up here We'll get him. We'll flank him. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You said the door is right here?
Yeah.
I'll just end my turn right there.
Okay. It's gonna be Malin's turn.
Alrighty. I guess we'll do something fun. I'm gonna move here.
He didn't follow me.
And I'm gonna use a blind breath weapon right through the thing.
Through the curtain.
Curtain. Yep. So it's 30 feet in a straight line.
Okay.
And it will be a DC 13 saving throw if it hits anyone. And then I will roll damage because I have no idea if it does it or not.
What kind of breath weapon is it?
It's a good question. We're gonna do acid.
Okay.
If they fail, they take 7. If they succeed, they take 3. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say that the acid deteriorates the curtain enough that you can kind of see into the hallway and see that there's nothing in there.
I went cooler in my head, but okay. I'm done. We done.
You're done. Got Felidor, your turn.
Yay! I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna step up here next to Angron and just stop.
Okay. And nothing else?
Nope, nothing else.
Scatgram, your turn.
5, 10. Sit here, and I'm just peep around the corner. That's not gonna be good. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and ready in action.
Okay. Like what action are you readying? Just an attack?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we are back to the top of the order. And then at the top of the order, out of that door that you're in, or you're standing next to, Hobgoblin pops out. That ran. So go ahead and take your attacks. Or
All right.
attack.
Psychic Blade, swing at him real quick. 20.
Oh, that is.
For 5.
Okay, takes 5 damage. And that's all you can do. As you only get 1 attack per action, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So
After
that
you
wouldn't
attack,
be a sneak attack available for that one either, because he didn't.
no.
Try to make sure.
I don't think he's. I think you have to have him surprised in order to do sneak attack, or have like somebody around you, right?
Yep, I had someone else around me.
Yeah, he's not surprised he got attacked he's not surprised because he ran when he saw you guys. All right. He is gonna turn to you though, and attack you. Yeah, with his longsword. 10 to hit.
He misses.
All right.
Goblin.
Droop is just gonna kind of stay where he's at. Matavius, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come up. 10, 15, 20. Right there. I'm gonna hand crossbow him. Ooh, probably a 12 is gonna miss.
That misses.
Really quick and popping another one. 17?
That also misses.
Ooh. All right. Well, then I will. I move 10. I'll just kind of move. Well, I guess I'll just move back 5.
These guys have full chainmail armor and a shield, so.
I don't remember. Oh, okay. I don't remember what they have. Okay.
Yeah, no. I was just saying, like, that's why their armor AC is so high.
Looks nice.
So you're done. I don't know if Cole is back or not.
I'm back. Yep, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna dart into the room and fire an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. Roll them dice. Let's go. 27 to hit.
That is a
That's
crit.
20.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, Graham.
Come on, big numbers. Okay, a big number and a small number. 17 damage.
He is very dead. Okay. I will say for now we are out of combat.
Ooh, for now.
So what would you guys like to do? You've now discovered this door. He basically ran out of it and shut it immediately. So you guys can't see inside of this door right here that Scatgram's next to.
I want to open the door in front of me.
Yeah, you do see that now. And that's open. So or not, it's not open, but you guys can all see Scatgram or whoever's in that room can see that it leads to the door. Like it leads all to the same room. So
Fancy me and you guys here.
So I kind of look at Cole and just be like, I didn't see that coming out of you at all. They're smacking the shit out of him like that.
I was feeling something from the depths of something. I couldn't tell you what, but yeah, that makes two of us. I guess I could say.
I'm gonna move in front of the door here, and is there any cracks around the door, or like underneath it, or like any handles in the door, like bars or anything like that to see through?
I mean, like you could try and see if you can see in the gap below.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to try to use my little mirror thing I have. To...
Go ahead and roll and perception check for me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I got a 7.
Yeah, you can't really tell. It's just hard to see. It's a pretty small gap, so you can't really see much underneath a small gap like that.
Well, he came running out of here, guys. So there's got to be something in there. And if you close the door behind him, is valuable, maybe.
I say we bust it open and see what's behind it. I'm feeling pumped. I want to blast it. I want to blast the door.
That's the way.
Hold on. Deep breaths. Okay. Calm. The arcane energy flow. It's just a one-time thing.
I'm going to just set my foot up and kick at the door and try to kick it open. Try to look all badass as I do it.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
What do you want me to roll? Unarmed strike?
Yeah, an unarmed strike. If you're kicking it. Or like a strength check. I think is what it is.
8.
You go up to kick and you just actually kick the wall right next to it. Like you miss it. You're trying to go aim for the handle because you think that's going to be the weakest part. And you end up kicking the door next to it. Or the wall next to it. And miss.
I just kind of step away from the door and sheepishly put my head down. And just, someone else do it. Yeah, not my job.
I'll Cole come up and like just see if we can open the door. I'm not sure if we've tried to see if it's actually locked yet or not.
Use the doorknob.
Yeah, I mean you open it, it's unlocked.
Okay.
The guy just came out of it. He didn't have time to
Right.
lock it.
I just all stare at Scatgram and
So Cole's in the front then.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Well, let's get that represented then.
Yeah.
There.
Thank you.
where the door was.
Okay. So you open the door, and
You see a green dragon. It's the same guy.
What you see is an old. So this chamber has been set up as a crude living space with thick furs thrown on the floor to serve as carpet, old trophies hanging on the walls. A large bed to the north and a brazier of coal burning brightly. A round table with several chairs stands to the south near the door. Near the table on the floor, well, now it's actually next to the bugbear. So next to this bugbear, he's holding an unconscious dwarf. Who you guys, those who have met Gundren in person would recognize him as Gundren. And then there's also a wolf near the bugbear. The bugbear looks up at you and says, "Stop or the dwarf dies."
I'll say, listen, friend. You do not want to threaten us. It's not going to go well for you. Drop the dwarf and step away from him, and we may let you live.
Roll an intimidation check.
I just have a question. Is Gundren conscious right now?
He is unconscious,
Okay.
but he's like holding a knife to his throat. Like he has him
Okay.
picked up and holding a knife to his
Well,
throat.
I just want to know for one of my abilities,
Yeah.
consciousness actually plays a role in it.
GM, could if I use my radiant soul ability and get my like wings and glimmering eyes and stuff, could I get advantage on that intimidation roll? Because now I'm all like wreathed in magical flame.
I'm gonna say that since you didn't go into the form before you made this threat, that you've already made this threat to him.
Okay.
So we'll just make it with regular, a straight throw now.
Square deal sounds appropriate. What good is this damn charisma if it keep rolling like shit? 8.
8. Yeah. He's just like, he just says no.
I should have lied to him and said like, don't you recognize us? We're your boss.
He just says, I can't put him down. There are people more powerful than you that I'm afraid of.
Ask him who.
Who are you afraid of? Who's got you under their thumb like that? You're willing to die for them, for fear of them.
I would never give them up. If I fear somebody that much, why would I give up their name?
Shame. It's going to be a real shame that I have to kill you.
We will. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I had an
8.
idea.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Well, why isn't this showing?
Just wanted to roll one more time, but then it just stopped.
Oh, okay. Weird. Well, you got an 8, you said, Cole?
I got an 8 on my intimidation check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
I just rolled initiative. Sorry.
No, it wasn't it's like not popping up for everybody.
Okay. Do you need me to like post it in chat or something? Or re-roll it or I got 18 for my initiative.
No, that's fine. I'll just manually enter it.
Okay.
I'm not sure why it's just not showing up over here. Yeah, like scatgrams. None of them populated. That's weird.
I got 9.
Same.
14.
I got
I'm missing Angron and Droop.
My initiative?
Yes.
I rolled a 20.
Okay, I just don't see it over here.
Just kidding. Actually, out of 11.
Okay, yours populated. So I wonder if I like I refreshed it at one point. So I wonder if that did. So the wolf is the first to act, and he sprints up to Cole, and tries to bite him.
Rolls a
8
7.
to hit.
Does not hit.
That is all he's gonna do. Go ahead and Cole, your turn.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the dude I was he's a bugbear. He's another bugbear.
Yeah, he's a bugbear. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Eldritch Blast him.
Do you get any type of disadvantage for being in combat?
I know for spells, but
I know.
if
Yeah, I know
for
spell
damage.
casting you do, but yeah, that's my thing. I'm not sure.
I mean, it's yeah.
I'll say no, and then we can look at it later.
Yeah, I don't.
Look it up later.
Yeah, I may have to look that up because 14 to hit.
On the bugbear, that does not hit.
Okay.
Anything
And
else?
then I should have done this before, but I am gonna pop my my Radiant Soul.
Okay.
So magical fire wreathed in magical flame, just like my hand does when I do my Eldritch Blast. Flame coalesces into big wings, and I start hovering, and then and can fly 30 feet and lasts a minute, and a spell, one spell a turn can do 3 additional radiant damage.
Okay.
So, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be Droop, and Droop is just going to hang out in the room he's in. Mal, your turn.
Droop.
There's like really nowhere I can go.
You can go through your teammates.
Yeah, but
and then,
there's.
And then like,
would you say I could go right
diagonally.
there?
Yeah, like you could go there. You could get through the door.
Okay.
A wolf's not going to take up the full doorway or enough that I'll say you can get through it.
Okay, and I will go tried and true, and we're gonna actually hit it with a spear.
Okay.
Or Wolfie.
14.
That does hit.
No.
6 points of damage.
He takes 6 points of damage.
And then I'll take just my normal unarmed strike for my bonus action.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That does hit. Awesome.
And 6 points of just bludgeoning damage. That's
Okay.
fine.
He is pretty beat up.
That will end my turn.
Felidor, your turn. Oh, go ahead. If you have something else.
I guess this is just a question to you. Would you allow me to be right there, just to give other people room to go in, or not? It's up to you.
I mean, that would be on top of the table.
I guess that's a good point. That's a good point.
So I would say no unless you want to make an athletics check, but then that could also take away the attacks you made.
Yeah, I won't. Yeah, no, I forgot. Yeah, that's a table.
Felidor, your turn.
I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship on the wolf.
Okay.
It has to make a Wisdom saving throw. It looks like it's a DC of 13, and if it fails, I charm it.
That you mean it no harm.
Well, I want to charm it to join us. Join our side. One of us. One of us.
Because what I'm seeing here is that the spell says, "This lets you convince the beast that you mean it no harm. It must see or hear you. It auto fails because it's intelligence, or was that an auto fail if it's intelligence less than 3?
If its intelligence is 4 or higher.
Oh, 4 higher. The spell fails. Okay.
Yeah, their intelligence is 4 or higher.
Oh.
If
Okay.
it fails a saving throw, it's charmed by me for the spell's duration, which is
Yeah.
24 hours.
He failed.
Yay, I'm gonna charm him. I'm gonna be like, Wolfie, you're my friend now. Let's go away on adventures.
Okay, so
24 hours for it to put you down.
he is charmed.
Alright. And then I'm gonna use a bonus action to heal him because he's my wolf friend now.
Okay, so you're healing the wolf.
Yes.
Okay.
With not Balm of the Summer Court, because I already used all those. What is it? Healing Word. I'm gonna use Healing Word. 1d4 plus 3. So I heal him for 4.
Okay.
I have a friend.
All right. Is that all you're doing then?
Yeah, that'll be all I do for now.
Okay. Ingron, your turn.
So if it's charmed, it's only like not hostile to Felidor, right?
No, he's our friend now.
Yes, he's convinced that he does not mean it harm. So he could also, and I'm gonna guess he would, since he's with him, the animal does not think you guys are going to harm him either.
Oh, that makes sense.
Just do it! Make your dream!
I'm excited.
For 24 hours.
I'm gonna feed him.
I'm gonna go right here, and then I'm gonna just do it and send a fireball into the bug.
Into the bugbear? Oh, firebolt. I thought you said fireball.
No, I wish I had a fireball, but now I just have a firebolt. The 21
How
hit.
small the room is. I want to use fireball.
A 21. There is something else that's gonna happen, but I'll since you've already rolled, I'll let you know. That does hit.
Now it happens.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
No, I said now what happens.
Oh, you hit him, you can roll damage. I'll just let you finish this out.
Oh, okay. Ooh, 9.
Okay.
That's a good firebolt.
And anything else from you?
Nope.
Okay. So behind you, the door opens.
I didn't notice there was a door there.
There's a yellow line.
And a drow attacks you from the back with basically they're just gonna punch you.
What?
And
And Zach is just like, yes, mommy.
and since you are surprised, they're doing it with advantage.
A dark elf.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a drow. It looks like a sexy Indiana.
Yeah, I didn't have a drow token. 19
again, baby.
19 on the first attack and natural 20 on the second.
Oh shit.
Ouch, mommy.
Somebody else is gonna lay on the ground for once.
Yeah. Oh, 17 damage.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
It was nice
critted
knowing
on
you,
one of them.
Angron. Way to be
I
dominated.
fall down onto one knee and I go, yes, mommy.
The funny thing is, actually, the hit that didn't crit did more damage.
Oh, that's funny.
Because I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my other rolls for both dice. All right. Matavius, your turn.
So here's a question. Does the bugbear, can the bugbear see me first off? Because I'm on the side of the door.
Yes, because he can. If you can attack, you can attack that wolf. And so I'm going to say the wolf is not tall enough to block the view of the doorway that he would be able to see you.
And also, does he know who Glassstaff is, or is that not something that we would know? He would know.
I wouldn't.
You
see
guys,
why we would think he would know.
you guys, have been told, about this bugbear in the past.
To the notes.
It, he would have been mentioned by, the first bugbear, like one of the very first encounters.
Like the other bugbears that were in the cellar or the
Yeah, in the cave.
oh.
Show him the small jade frog with the gold eyes. See if he does something.
He also may know who Glassstaff is because they were all working together.
That's what I was
Yeah.
I was wondering because there was bugbears at the place where that other creature was too.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
whoops. No, remember, I just realized that I forgot something else and it probably would have made Anagon fall down. Oh well.
can I move right here and can he see me from here?
No, but you can't see into the room now either.
Oh, that's fine. I want to use my
and the wolf is gonna get an attack. I guess he wouldn't attack you because he's a friendship, so never mind.
Oh, okay. I want to use my disguise self
Okay.
as an action. I want to disguise myself as Glassstaff,
Okay.
and then. Sorry, I'm just reading it for the first time. I keep forgetting I have this, so I want to. And then I wanted to disguise myself and come in yelling, "Stop fighting!" You know, trying to distract. So I'll come in here, like right here. Stop fighting.
Okay, make a deception check, and I'll say you're talking to the bugbear, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm yelling just like loudly.
Yeah.
Alright, so what am I rolling?
Roll deception, and I'll give you advantage on it since you're disguised as Glassstaff.
Deception. I don't see deception. Oh, there it is. Oh, nat 20.
Okay. So the bugbear balks for a minute, and kind of drops his guard down a little bit.
What's your I just yell at him. Let the dwarf go. There's a new plan.
Okay. All right. So yeah. I mean, you've made your deception check, or you've made that part of so.
Okay.
That's that. Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to do,
Oh, okay. So
or that you can do?
No.
Okay. Scatgram, go ahead.
I'm gonna run in here, squeezing between the wolf and right next to Anagon. I'm assuming I can see the drow in here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And I am going to use my psychic plague attack on it. And since
Okay.
it's preoccupied, see if I 18.
That hits.
All right, and I'm gonna make that as a sneak attack since it's preoccupied. So 10 damage.
Okay. Takes 10.
And then I'll swing with my second blade at him. Nat 1.
It misses spectacularly. I'm not really sure how a psychic blade could have anything happen to it. So.
Well, as soon as it hits something, it disappears. Yeah, I guess I'm done after that.
Wait, is it drow a him or her with big mommy milkers?
It's a female.
Big mommy milkers?
Sure. I guess here, this is what we'll do. We'll roll for how big they are. Roll a D100 for me, Andron.
Oh no.
Roll me a D100.
I got a 91.
These things are fucking huge. We're talking like she's gonna have back problems, and they're gonna come sooner than later.
Nice.
Just so
like
you know, they are described as supernaturally beautiful.
Like you are not even sure if it was actually her fist that hit you or if it was her titties. You may have been just smoked by her titties.
I almost died the way I wanted to go out in life.
All right. Scattergram, are you done with your turn then?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So the bugbear looks at Matavius disguised as Glassstaff and does drop Gundren, still hesitant, and he's like, "Why are you here?"
The black spider gave me new plans. We no longer need the dwarf. Let him go.
Okay. So that is done. The wolf's gonna run over here, just kind of out of the way. Anybody who was around it, so Malin, Matavius, Cole, or Scatgram can take an attack of opportunity if you want to.
No, don't attack my wolf friend.
I will hold off on attacking the wolf for now.
Okay.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
With my knives, it says that I have to have my hand empty and I can make an attack action now. So that's an attack action. An attack of opportunity, that wouldn't necessarily be an attack, so it would have to be an unarmed, correct?
An attack is a reaction. An attack of opportunity is a reaction.
Correct. So my attack, it's an attack action with my blades, is what I'm saying. So it had to be an open hand. It had to be an unarmed strike if I took an attack of opportunity this time, right?
I still think it's an attack action you're doing.
Yeah, I think it's an attack also because you're still doing an attack.
Okay,
but
I'm not gonna do it. I just want to know for sure because it's one of those
things
I've been looking at, and some people go one way, some people go another way. So that's why.
I would rule that, like, since it's a reaction attack, it's not technically action attack. But I would still say that it's an attack, which is probably the most important thing to me, is that it be an attack.
All right, I'm not gonna do it, but I just wanted to verify that since the situation did arise.
Okay.
But here, psychic blades like disappear after you attack somebody with them.
Yeah, as soon as they hit the surface, they disappear.
So
leave no marks.
Cole, it's your turn. The wolf ran away.
Okay. I'm going to fly, or I guess hover over, and grab the dwarf. Shoot, what's Gundren, thank you.
Okay.
And start bringing him back over to our side.
Okay.
Drop. So, am I able to get like to him and then pull him back? Or is that just too much to? Or could I roll for it? Like
that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, it'd be athletics. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay.
Because I mean you're flying. What's your fly speed?
30. Oh, nat 1. Crap.
Okay. So you can get to him, like grab him, but you just like can't move him right now.
All right.
He's just dead weight.
Yeah.
Is that all you're doing then?
Yeah. I don't want to blow the game here.
Where were you gonna be standing at to get
Um,
to him?
Oh, right. I mean, can I occupy the same thing as him since I'm like standing over him, or would
Yeah,
I
I mean,
be like,
if you wanna try and shield, if you were like, so you're trying to, I guess, in that case, you're like trying to push him away,
what? So
like
here,
to get
so
yourself, or are you saying like you tried to like pull him, noticed you couldn't pull him, so you're trying to put yourself in between him and the bugbear?
yeah, I would like to put myself between him and the bugbear. I
Okay.
basically I want him to move him on our side of the
Yeah.
proverbial
Okay.
chessboard.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
yeah, if the bugbear is like, wait a minute, I want to be able to fight him instead of him getting control of Gundren again.
Okay. Okay. And then, is that all you're doing then?
Yeah, I'm not gonna I'm
Okay.
not gonna attack now. I will actually could I do one more thing stealthily? I'd like to oh, who's disguised as Gundren?
Oh,
Matavius?
disguised as Glassstaff is
Or a glass
Matavius.
staff, yeah. I would like to cast guidance um on Matavius if I can do that in a way that wouldn't raise suspicion. So I don't
Um,
know if that's a sleight of hand or like a sleight of hand check, or if I can like I'm trying to think of like, it's a pretty standard buff spell. So like
yeah.
if we're a group,
Look,
like,
looks like you have to touch him.
oh yeah, I do,
He's
don't I?
he's within touch distance.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Um,
I'm right
but
over
yeah,
there.
I
So would
mean,
that be
like you
like a
could,
sleight of hand?
um,
Okay,
yeah,
so
you can
so let
do.
me
Touch me.
hey, let me can here can I
Sorry.
can I kind of flavor my turn then?
Sure.
Okay, so what I do is instead of flying over, I've got my wings, I've got my energy and all that sort of stuff. I slowly walk over, not slowly, but like I make my way over um to Gundren, and on my way I will kind of not push him aside, but kind of you put your
Yeah.
hand on somebody's shoulder, say as a way of saying excuse me, and as I do that, I will cast guidance. That way,
Okay.
Matavius, whatever your next um ability check, you can add a d4.
Okay. And is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all I'm doing is, so yeah, I'll and then I'll
Um,
place myself over Gundren.
Matavius, what are your thoughts right now, mentally?
What is like going through my head right now?
Yeah, what is going through Matavius's head right now?
Well, the number one goal is to save Gundren, so to get him to safety or get him away from danger.
Okay, so you're just like, I have to save, or we have to save Gundren, is basically what your thoughts are.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, there's 6 of us. He
Okay.
was like, he had a knife to his neck, so I didn't want to risk him in attacking, and
Yeah. So, you hear the drow yell out to the bugbear, "You idiot! That's not Glassstaff. His motives are too pure." And then he attacks Angron again.
What?
She attacks him, or he?
She, whatever. The feminine he. 22
Yes, that hits.
for 9 damage.
I am down. As I go
And
down,
then-
I want to say, I died as I wanted to live.
And
I
then
think we let him die.
Scatgram, she turns to you and swings at you for 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hurts.
Jesus.
18.
What is she swinging? Fuck.
That really hurts.
Droop is
I am dropping to a knee over here next to Angron.
gonna move up a little bit. Malin, your turn.
Droop.
Okay. From the looks of it, Bugbear looks pretty decent.
Oh
Or
yeah,
like how's it? Okay.
Bugbear's fine. I don't think you guys. Yeah, you guys haven't even. Oh wait, no, you guys did attack him.
I attacked
But
him.
he
I
is.
missed.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. Pretty healthy.
How's that drow looking?
I attacked
Pretty
him
healthy.
and did damage. I did 9 damage to him.
Yeah, he's looking pretty healthy.
Pretty healthy.
Just a FYI.
How did we determine using health potions?
I say bonus
Action
attack.
bonus.
When did you attack?
You can use
Oh, you attacked. The bugbear and did 9 damage. Yeah, yes.
I attacked the drow and did 10.
And did 10. Yep. I like saying that health potions are a bonus action.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my bonus. Okay, it doesn't matter what order I use my things in. Right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to drink a potion.
Okay, so 2d4 plus 2.
So 7 points of healing.
9, because you get plus 2 on that. 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
I think you can actually click on a healing potion in your bag and it'll do it for you. Maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, I wasn't sure on that, but okay. Then I'll get that out of my inventory after this. Then I'll move up to here, next to the bugbear.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and attack it with my spear.
Okay.
15.
Oh yeah.
That is going to miss.
Oh no.
Just
that
barely
will
misses.
End my turn.
Okay. Felidor, your turn.
All right. So we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over by my wolf bro. I'm going to use only spell slot I have left, which is a level 2 healing word. I'm going to cast it on Angron.
Okay.
So he heals 6 damage.
He's up. He is unconscious, or he is no longer unconscious.
All right.
But he is on the ground.
I am completely tapped out as far as spells go. And I'm going to use my bonus action to pet the wolf and reassure him that he's the bestest boy ever, and we're going to go on great adventures.
So Angron is back up at 6, and it is his turn. It does take half your movement speed to get up, so you can move 15 feet after you get up.
I'm gonna use half my movement speed to get up, and I'm gonna disengage.
Okay, you're using your action to disengage?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go right here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to drink a health potion.
Was that to drink a potion, I assume?
Yeah.
He cut out. Okay.
He pulls out an ale.
If I roll 2d4.
2d4 and add 2.
No time, not the better.
I get 8 health points back.
Okay. And then that's all you can do. So Matavius, your turn.
Before, can I say something before I attack?
Sure.
I'm just gonna yell at the bugbear. Don't listen to the traitor in that room. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's the one trying to sabotage our whatever we're doing, which is I don't know what it is, but our plan, sabotage our plan. So join us and fight him. And that's about all I got for a speech.
So, okay, are you? I guess this is what I need to know. Are you trying to convince him to be on your side for the fight and as your action, or you just want to say that for RP purposes?
Well, can I try and convince him to be on our side?
You certainly can, and I will tell you it's going to be very difficult.
Oh.
It's technically possible, but it will be very difficult.
What do I get a bonus from Coles? What is that again? Sorry.
Radiant Soul.
It's a D4, so
Oh,
if on ability checks, is that what it is?
Yeah, ability checks.
But I'll tell you right now, that in order to, and this can totally influence your situation, but King Grohl, who's the bugbear that you guys know his name, in order to convince him to join your side, because he knows who that drow is working for and what that drow is there for, you're going to have to roll persuasion at disadvantage and get a natural 20. So you'd have to roll 2 natural 20s for me to say that you convinced the bugbear to get on your side.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Who's he working for? Christ.
Don't let your
Alright.
dreams be memes.
So, yeah, it's going to be very difficult for him to join your side.
I've seen people roll 2 d20s in a row. It can happen.
Then I'm just gonna.
I've seen
out
people roll 2 d20s too.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna work. That's fine. I'll just yell something like, "Oh, then both of you traitors will die," and shoot him with my hand crossbow in the head.
Yeah, that's fine.
Awfully specific as to where he's aiming.
As he says that, you just see the glass staff disguise fall off as he just shoots him with this crossbow.
That does hit.
Oh, where would I roll?
And then I started blasting.
9 damage.
Okay, he takes 9 damage.
Bonus action again. 20.
That also hits.
And then 9 more damage.
Man, you guys have just been chunking him for 9 points of damage at a time. He is bloodied up.
And then I just try and hock a big loogie on him from 15 feet away, and then end my turn.
Bonus action, Hakalugi. Go ahead and roll the hit. I'm gonna see. Actually, roll a d6.
Oh my god!
A 5 or 6, you hit him. A 1, you hit Scatgram. A 2, you hit Malin.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, so you hit him with your loogie.
Right in the eye. Blinding loogie.
Scatgram, your turn.
Shit. I kind of look at Mommy Milkers for a few seconds there. Days that she just whacked the crap out of me.
You're still kind of turned on, right?
I'm sporting a half chub. I'm going to disengage from her though.
Okay.
And
you can do that as a bonus action, right?
Yeah. I have make sure I
nimble escape, and cunning action.
I have cunning action and nimble escape. I have 2 ways of doing it. So disengage. I'm gonna run back here, and then I am going to also pop a healing potion on myself. 2d4 plus 2.
I started to tread.
Ooh.
So I get 5.
That's the worst one so far.
Don't patronize me with that.
All right. Anything else? I think you have a little bit of movement left if you wanted to use that.
No, I'm just gonna be back here in the corner behind Angron and
the bugbear is going to. So you're like in between them, right, Cole?
That's correct.
I guess Cole's on, or I guess he's on the ground. So I'm trying to think of how I should rule this, because he wants to swing at Gundren in order to try and kill him. See if they have stats in here for. Do they have stats in here for old Gundren?
700 hit points.
Well, he's at 0 because he's unconscious.
Oh shit!
So
I thought somebody healed. Didn't somebody heal him earlier?
No,
No,
they
we've
healed
all-
me.
Oh, okay.
Healed him, healed myself, and
All right.
then
No, you're good. I thought somebody drank a potion earlier too.
yeah, Malin drank one for himself, I believe.
Oh, okay, both. Okay.
I healed
Because I
the
said
one.
earlier I would die, otherwise I would go without drinking a potion. And then when I saw somebody else fall, I was like, "This is probably the time to drink the potion."
Okay. So he is swinging at Gundren. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be like what's your AC, Cole?
My AC is 14.
Okay. So he's gonna get a +2 to his AC. So if I get a 16 or higher, he hits Gundren. Otherwise, if he gets a 14 or 15, he's gonna hit you.
Okay.
And anything lower, he's missing on.
Okay. That sounds fair.
Uh-oh.
I don't like the silence.
11. So he misses. He swings down and misses.
All right.
And then it is the wolf's turn. The wolf is just kind of staying out of it, and now it's Cole's turn.
I'm going I'm going to start by using my what do I have? Let me make sure I'm not misremembering my action. Ah, damn, it's an action. It's a regular action. Okay. Well, Gundren's just going to have to live a little bit longer cuz I'm going to yeah, I'm going to hit him with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And that's going to be where's my thing? 23 to hit.
Ooh, that hits.
That's going to be full damage, 15.
Oh shit!
He is right on death's door.
Plus 3 radiant. I'm going to add my...
He is dead. He drops dead.
Spit on him.
He's not worth it, I say, with like arcane energy lifting my hair up, and then I'm gonna slowly turn to towards the drow,
Okay.
but not like move.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Towards
It is Drow's turn, so he's gonna move over. He simply states, "Step away from the dwarf," and attacks you. And he's attacking you. Oh, okay. That's a natural 20.
Ooh, that's not what we like to hear.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then his second attack.
Oh god.
Or second attack, I guess. Also hits at a 22.
Oh, geez.
10 points of damage.
Okay. That I am down. I am at 0.
Okay.
Oh damn!
Or -6. So I do not like die, but
Oop. Droop is gonna stand here out of the way, but nevertheless at the ready. Malin.
This is interesting.
And this is how I'm also, just so you guys know, I'm gonna roll giving a potion to a unconscious teammate. If you have the potion on you, it's only a bonus action. If it is on the person you're giving it to, it's an action to find it, bonus action to use it. So it's gonna take your entire turn if you don't have the potion in your possession.
That's just for giving it to somebody who's down.
Correct. Giving it to somebody who's unconscious, like unable to basically give you, like you have to find the potion in their stuff.
So if I wanted to hand my teammate a potion, does that take an action or a bonus action?
Like you're just handing it to him?
Yeah, like I have the healing potion and Scott Graham takes a knee because he got real hurt and I hand it to him.
Yeah, I would say that's just a bonus action still, because you know where it's at, so like you can do it pretty quickly.
Okay.
And if you're like like if you're feeding it to him or like dumping it down his throat, that's still a bonus action. But like to hand somebody something, I'm gonna say is a bonus action.
Okay.
So Mal, in your turn, sorry.
Okay. I am going to attack with my spear.
Okay.
16.
That hits.
Nice. Doing 7 points of piercing damage. And then for my
Decent.
bonus action, it's just my bonus action. I spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as my bonus action.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Felidor, your turn.
Okay. This is going to be interesting because I don't have any spell slots left. So I am just going to use Produce Flame on the Drow.
Okay. That hits.
So I get 20. And it deals 2 damage.
Yes.
It is singed.
He sends
There's a
the
bonus
milkers.
action. I'm going to pet my wolf friend and say, "Who's a good boy? You are."
Angron, your turn.
I am going to cast Chaos Bolt at the 2nd level. Right at the mommy milkers. There's an 18 hit.
That does hit.
Alright. Let's see. An 8 and a 4. I'm gonna make it thunder damage.
Okay.
Then
And
I
you
get
do.
a roll 3d6. 2d6. Alright, another 8 damage.
So 20 damage total?
Yep.
Alright. The drought is messed up.
Dang right.
Matavia, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna do some whatever, some generic cheeky saying, like any last words.
Gundren will die.
Okay.
Is all the drow says.
Alright, and then I shoot him with my crossbow in the hand. 22.
That hits.
5 damage.
Alright. Still up, but very
Bonus
close to
action.
death.
Bonus action. And can I keep him at like,
Whoops.
what do you call it? 1 point or whatever, 0 points
You
or...
want to do non-lethal? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can declare that. Go ahead and that hits. 21 hits.
If we were like gonna talk to him but didn't want him to do anything. Or I don't know how that works.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 9 damage, but
Sure. So he drops to the ground. Since you declared non-lethal, when he drops, or when she drops, she changes forms, and you see a doppelganger.
okay. What does that mean?
It means it wasn't actually a drow.
Oh.
Bum, bum, bum.
But they are unconscious along with Gundren, and we are now out of combat.
Oh. Okay.
First thing I want to do is tie it up.
Okay.
What's it look like? What's a doppelganger look like?
I'll find a picture.
Not just out of curiosity. Like a
Um,
Because like along with that, would we know if it would be able to break out a rope? I guess it'd be kind of my thought. Probably not. But
No, you know that it's like you could tie it up. I mean, he's also they're also unconscious. The best way to describe it is kind of a alien looking, honestly.
a smooth human.
Yeah.
I found a picture.
Oh, there you go. There you go. It's in the D&D campaign.
Yeah, smooth human.
All right. So what are you guys going to do? You tie it up.
I would like to take either my potion or one of Cole's potions and give it to him.
To Gundren or the
Because he's
Stop.
down, right?
the
Nobody.
gun?
I first want to. Sorry, go ahead.
I say Gundren or the doppelganger. I just want to know
Cole.
your.
No,
Oh, to Cole.
Cole's
Cole.
down.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Right. Cole is down still, right?
Yes.
Nobody has any healing spells.
Sorry, you guys
I'm
are just
asking-
interacting with those guys. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking the group. Nobody has any healing spells.
No.
No.
Why would I have?
I'm gonna since I don't
No.
really care to go through Cole's stuff.
Guys,
I'm just
stop.
gonna take my own and give him my health potion.
Okay.
So, did we just roll 2d6 or were we able to find out?
2d4 plus 2. 2d4.
9. I'm good at 9s with health potions.
So
So
Cole,
Cole, you would
back
heal.
alive at 9.
And then I will declaim, I'm out of health potions, guys. Somebody should help Gundren.
I have a health potion. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna pop open the cork, take Gunther by the head, and give him some sippy sips of this delicious healthy potion. 7.
Okay. He comes around too.
And I'm like, Condren, we found you!
He's like, he slowly comes around and he's just like, thank you. My map. Where's my map?
Did we find the map? I know I have the map case.
I always had the case, so as far as I know.
Yeah, I don't think we've found the map. We've only had the case from the first encounter.
We
something
didn't
like that.
find a map, but we found your map case. And then I pull it out of my inventory and show it to him.
It's like, yeah, but I need the map. The case is no good without the map.
Well, we
Uh-huh.
kept this doppelganger alive over here if you want to question her. Maybe she knows where the map will be.
Sure. I mean, if do you guys want a question, or are you guys like,
I just wanted to pose that to the dwarf that's wondering where his map is right now. I'm letting him know that we have
Yeah.
her alive. Yeah.
well, let's get to it. I need my map.
Anyone have a specialty in torture? I don't know. I don't know how else to say that. Anyone have maybe like, some scariness in them? No. I hear dragons can be quite fierce. as I look at Angron. No, not fierce.
I'm like a little fierce, but not super fierce.
I'm proficient in intimidation. I don't know if that is torture.
I think intimidation will be useful in that field. When
I've-
a
I've-
question. Sorry.
I've got a thought. What if we were, this is all about like treasures and things like that. And so what if we are, we're sort of independent contractors working for, I don't know, a green dragon that's pressed us into service, and by kidnapping someone we love that's pushing us to the edge, and who knows what we'll do. We'll have to do it. We'll do anything to get it back. And so you better give us the answers we need, or else, I won't let anyone stand in our way. And that was, when we just say we're working for that green dragon that tried to murder us not too long ago, to fuel its horde or something like that. That would
Not a
be
bad
my
idea.
right. I mean,
question.
I'll take point on that if someone wants to back me up.
Question: would medicine checks only stabilizes to 0, right? That would not wake them up.
I mean, if I would let you guys, if you wanted to try and stabilize them, like tub 1 or
I'll try
conscious.
to kind
Back
of
to
stabilize her.
consciousness, then.
Yeah, I'll kind of try to stabilize them and maybe prevent them from lunging at you if you and somebody else want to like target the questions. And
And
as I say that, I'll kind of like
I just want
make
to
my
say,
way behind them to hold them.
get that
And
filthy
then-
dwarf away from her a little bit, just in case.
While they're over there doing that, can I like apply first aid to the wolf's wounds since he was hurt?
Sure.
And reassure him. You want me to roll something for that?
You can do basic first aid. Like, you're not gonna heal anything, but you can like
Okay.
stop bleeding and stuff like that.
Okay.
You healed it earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he was way hurt. So,
The
okay,
chicken
and then
dead.
I'm gonna feed him from my rations in my pack too.
Okay.
You want me to do something for that at all, or?
No, that's fine. You can feed it. Like, I mean, you can feed it and it accepts the food. It does not find you as a threat.
Okay. So while we're doing that, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna pet him and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, such a good boy."
So
And-
torture's going on in one end of the room, and somebody's petting a dog in the other.
Anybody
And-
have
I mean,
I can borrow real quick?
and I'll say that you can bring back the doppelganger 2, 0 or 1, whatever.
Okay.
Easily enough.
You don't want me to roll for it?
No, it's
I
fine.
think we just
I guess actually, yeah, you'll roll for it. Don't roll a natural 1.
What about a 2?
All right. He's stabilized. It takes a while, but he is stabilized. A natural 1, you killed it. Yes,
I
natural
was
1,
like,
you
I'm
would have
on
killed
2,
it.
right as you said, don't roll it, and I was like, oh shit.
He has a no hair, correct? So I could basically hold my blade underneath his chin and just kind of have to hold his head next to me
Yeah, I
It
mean,
would
you
be
could.
like
with my knee in his back.
0-ish.
My knee kind of in the back of his head. I'm holding my one hand under his chin and my blade for my short sword against his neck.
Questions.
Good morning. I think it's time for you to wake up there, and I'm gonna tap the changeling on its cheek a little
Okay.
bit.
I think Matavius had a question real quick though.
Oh, sorry.
I still have Cole's +4 on stuff, right?
Yeah.
How long does that last? Is it
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. Yeah, so you have it
Just wanna
for
make sure I
a
don't
little while
waste it.
longer. Yeah.
But actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna I mean, do you want to take point on that, Matavius, or do you want me to?
Well, if we're torturing him, like I don't want to waste the +4 for like, so I don't know what I need.
It's a cantrip, so
It
Okay.
also requires concentration.
Right, so I could just transfer it from you onto me if I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I don't care. I just didn't want to waste it. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Transfer of concentration.
Yeah, so I will so they're healing. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. And then yeah, I'm gonna tap the changeling.
Okay.
Good morning. It's time for you to wake up.
He does come around and he just stares at you.
You hit us pretty hard back there. You're a feisty little fighter, but clearly not enough to stand against us. And I'm going to tell you just a quick story. I was driven from my home a couple of years ago, and the only person I found family with was some folks I ran into that took me in, cared for me, loved me, and one above all else. Her name was Lily, flaxen haired, and I know this doesn't matter to you because what is image and beauty to a creature such as yourself? But flaxen hair, wise beyond her years, incredible with a knife. She made me this, and I point to my satchel, my woven satchel, with her own hands. And I loved her more than anything in the world. And she's right now being held captive, held by a nasty green dragon that's impressed us into service. And every single one of my compatriots, the reason we were able to defeat you is each one of us have this sword hanging over our heads, to feed a young green dragon's horde. Now they knew, and now we know that this dwarf and his special fucking map somehow is key to all of this. And so if you thought we unleashed hell on you right now, I want you to know that story, because we will stop at nothing to get back what's been taken from ours and to complete this mission. Nothing will stop us. And the only reason you're not lying here as a corpse is because you have something that's useful to me. Useful to all of us. And it's going to get us that much closer to getting our loved ones back. And so, I'm going to ask you one question. Where is Gundren Rock Seeker's fucking map?
Go ahead and roll.
Deception or intimidation are the two things that I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna go with deception.
Okay.
Over intimidation, because you didn't really threaten him that much.
Yeah, I wove a little story that.
Yeah. And you can roll it with advantage.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Because that was an 11. And this is a, what is that? 17 or 15.
Is that with your bonus of guidance?
Oh, no, it's not. Thank you. Jeez, oh, Pete, I'm bad at D&D. Plus 3, 18.
Okay. Yeah, so you beat him by a factor of 5. He just kind of looks at you and he kind of laughs and he just goes, "Did you guys even look around the room? Did you even see? Do you know? You don't even know who you're messing with, and you come in here and you can't. You don't even know what you're looking for."
I'm going to, unless somebody like moves to intervene, I'll glance to the folks around me really quickly. I'll glance at Scantgram and Matavius. But if nobody else is gonna move, I'm gonna make a move.
Let's say I was just kind of digging my knee more into their back of their neck as I crank their chin upward and kind of push the blade a little bit tighter against their skin there for and
and I'm going to summon my magic eldritch blast fire and grab them kind of where their neck and chin meet, so I'm not like covering their mouth and I'm not choking them, but like I'm clearly threatening to blow their head off if I'm displeased, and I'm gonna and my my eyes are going to flare up with that same glow that they do when I do my radiant soul, and then I'm like, then enlighten me.
You're offering me a swift death. That's better than what I could possibly come out with if I don't return with the map.
Noted. And I'll throw him to the ground, and now I'm gonna get up and start looking for a map.
Okay.
Malin wants to shout something out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Drew, look for a map, my G. But maybe not like that. But I just yelled, Drew, help us look for a map.
Yeah.
Because I'm holding that like rope. I'm figuring kind of like holding.
Yeah. I'll let two of you can make an investigation check, or one of you can make it with advantage.
I'll do one of them.
I got a +3
I've got
investigation.
I have a +0, so I'll help you. I'll give you advantage.
Go ahead and roll, Matavius.
14.
And then you can roll again.
On the map.
Oh, 10.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you guys are just like searching the room, and there's not a lot going on. Eventually, you come to the bed, and you see you get a stitched leather sack underneath the bed, a bedroll, and it contains 220 silver pieces, 80 gold pieces, 3 potions of healing, and then a map to the Gundren's map to Wavecto Cave. And upon seeing the map, Gundren's like, "My map! We can leave." And he like runs over and tries to take it out of your hands.
Is it something like you can glance? Is like, are we able to like memorize the map? Since I have like a survival. I don't know.
You could just talk to Gundren.
Okay.
Gundren just wants to protect the map.
Okay.
He's willing to talk to you guys, and because he knows all of you. Like, he hired you guys originally for this, so he knows who you are.
So he's not menacing.
He's not
grabbing for
Yeah.
it.
He's just grabbing it to try and make
like a toddler reaching for a toy.
Yeah, he feels like he can protect it the best because it's his map. Like he has a connection to it. Yeah.
I'm gonna step on the shapeshifter's back and kind of just put the blade next to its ear as it's laying there.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the point of keeping you alive now that we know we have our map?
Please don't.
We don't want to be.
And I kind of just grimace. I'm gonna look over at Malin and Cole as we're standing here next to it, like kind of give the impression that something's not right. Like he's wanting to die too easily.
Gakram, he's not worth the trouble. We have what we need. I say we just leave him here in his pathetic filth. Let him rot in this godforsaken keep.
Can I just look at Cole, and then I'm gonna slowly raise my crossbow bowl up and aim for its head and fire at its head.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So Matavius. So I'm gonna do it this way. Matavius starts to raise his crossbow and aim it at the doppelganger. With what you guys can see is intent to shoot. Does anybody do anything?
No.
I am. I'm going to
And I asked,
hit the crossbow underneath it.
Would
So
my
it
character
misses.
know if doppelgangers are like inherently evil? Like, you
Um,
kind of know how we have like a general alignment. Like, do they have like a general like alignment that I would know of? I guess what I'm asking is like, are they basically evil or not?
yeah. Nobody has that type of spell or anything, do they? In your guys' group?
Not really.
I'm just kind of asking if like Malwood would know that like
Yeah,
these kind of creatures are generally evil.
Do a history check. It's gonna be like I guess history check, but it's gonna be like a 10 or higher. So it's like a 50-50 chance you do know or you don't know much about them.
17.
Okay. Yeah, you know that doppelgangers are a neutral party in things. I mean, when they act
So
in
they're not
their own
inherently
interests.
good or inherently evil. They just act.
They're essentially
Okay.
true neutral. Like they are acting in their interests at all times.
All right,
Basically.
I'm not gonna react then.
I
Okay.
reacted.
So
Like, I mean, if you want to kill him, I have no reason to keep him alive.
So I kind of just stare you in the eye, and I'm not looking at him, so I'm aiming at him, but I'm not looking at him. And then I say like we'll let fate decide, and then I fire a crossbow bolt.
Wait,
sure.
is he
I
doing
guess.
that blind?
I don't
well,
like that idea. He's standing there next to a fucking.
Go ahead. Yeah, roll the hit. I guess.
He's thrown on the ground by himself, right?
I'm standing with my leg on his back, my blade next to his neck.
5
No,
feet
but I'm
from him,
aiming
holding
right
the rope that
down
he's
at his
tied
head.
to.
Oh my gosh, I was muted. I said that I reacted like a couple minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Angron. What did you do then?
When he put the crossbow up and to shoot it, I was gonna hit his arm.
Okay.
Can't believe I was muted. I feel
Matavius walks up to the doppelganger and pushes and like puts it against its head, and he goes, "We'll let the fates decide." And as he pulls the trigger, Angron runs over and pushes it out of the way off of his head, and it shoots into the bedroll behind him and into the ground, so the doppelganger is unscathed.
And I'll just say in a kind of a grimacing little voice, I guess he lives. And then walk away all brooding like that man.
Alan's gonna turn to anger and be like, "Why'd you choose to save them? They wished death upon themselves."
I'm gonna be like, well, we came here, we got what we needed. They're not a threat to us anymore, so let's just go.
So do we leave them tied up?
Well, Gundren hired us. What's your call, Gundren?
I have the map. I don't know what he'll do once he's released. But we have the map and we can move forward.
Who does he work for?
Who are you asking that?
Gundren.
I can only assume that he works for the Black Spider.
Name again.
I've been hearing him the whole time. They've been talking to me, and I think he was supposed to deliver this map to the Black Spider now.
Very well.
But they've orchestrated my capture and trying to get this from us.
And in that case, Gundren, you need to make this decision for us, since you know the deal with this Black Spider and the threat that he poses to you, and this whole operation more than the rest of us do. He's a changeling. We've got him tied up as is, and we've got the drop on him as long as we're in this room. But the moment we leave, the moment we turn his back on him, I presume he's going to transform into something slight and small, loose his ropes, and report back to the Black Spider that, you've escaped, you've got your map, etc., etc., etc. How concerned do we need to be about that message going, and how much does it matter to you that that message is delayed?
I'm not sure that he returns to the Black Spider if we let him go. If he doesn't return with this map, it could be a fate far worse than death. Let's see how merciful Gundren is, though. We're gonna say this is just gonna be a straight luck check, so 11 or higher. Doppelganger lives. Okay, so he's just like, I don't think he returns to I don't think he returns to the Black Spider without this map. And he seems no threat to us now.
All right.
We can leave him here.
Well, anyone object to that? I'm not opposed to letting him wallow in his own waste. But if anyone has a compelling reason that he's too much of a threat to be kept alive, I'll hear him, but I think he's more trouble dead than alive, frankly.
I'm just out in the hallway mumbling.
All right, let's get somewhere safe. I need to rest, for one.
Yeah, I need to rest too. I have no spell slots left.
My main thing right now is I just want to sucker punch the shapeshifter to knock it out once more.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I just kind of turn around, prop them up a little bit, just get them so they're sitting upright again, and just kind of full bore, just smack them across the face to knock them out.
Okay. He is unconscious again.
Should have probably should have asked to make sure that there's nobody else in here, but they're unconscious again.
We've been making quite the ruckus here, so I suppose if anyone else any of his allies were here, they'd be rushing to his support or have already fled. At least that's my read on the situation.
Nothing else in the room other than that leather satchel under the.
Yeah, that's the only thing of interest.
Okay.
Obviously, like the like if you guys went back to the other room, you like the hobgoblins have like their weaponry, and King Groll has his weaponry, but it's just gonna be like a normal weapon, not worth a ton. I mean, like these guys aren't working with the most high quality of equipment. But if you guys wanted something functional, they have what was it? Chainmail, I believe.
Yeah, Droop! Where's Droop? Droop, grab the chainmail.
Is that an improvement to like leather armor?
They have chainmail and a shield, and a long sword and a long bow. So if you wanted any of those items, or like the arrows or anything off of you could take those.
Okay. Just gotta fill my arrows. Yeah,
they'd have 20 arrows each, so you could have 40 arrows from the hobgoblins. Plus, there's like 3 or 4 more hobgoblins strewn throughout this.
That's Avius. He asked about chainmail. You have to be able to wear heavy armor, and it would give you a AC of 16. But you'd have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Never mind. I don't want that.
Yes, correct. It takes a strength. You have to have a minimum strength of 13 also.
Oh, this paper doesn't show that. Fuck me. Yeah. If nobody takes the chainmail, I'd like to at least take it and like keep it. That's the only thing I'd want, though.
Yeah, you can add some chainmail to your inventory.
I have 2 now.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, there's multiple. So if you wanted multiple, or like wanted somebody else to take some for you, they could. But
theoretically speak, how many chainmails did I have to trade to get a chainmail for someone else?
Because of the nature of this stuff, and it's not like super high quality.
Shit, it's gonna take a lot. God damn it!
I would say
the
that
idea.
I would say this: if if you took all of the chainmails that are here, which I think is like 6 chainmail,
How much is
a blacksmith would be able to salvage enough of it to be able to create a new set, but you would have to pay them for their labor. So they would basically use these as raw material to make you a set, you paying them for their labor.
Like 300 pounds though.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy heavy. Yeah, never mind.
I mean, like, you may be able to get them to like do some amount of like restoration on this or whatever, or like size it. Like if you're looking for droop.
Yeah, that's basically what I was looking for. Is just getting him like something that might be a little bit cheaper. But if you're like down to like maybe just like restore it for a cheaper price, I'd be interested in doing that.
Yeah, I mean you could probably find somebody to do something like that, and I may re-roll Droop's stats if he ever comes quote unquote online.
Online, that's awesome. I already have a chainmail on me in my bag as a spare one, so I'll just keep that one.
All right, so
I'm not.
Are you guys gonna take a long rest, short rest?
Need to be somewhere safe.
Leave here.
I could use a
because like if you guys take a short rest, it's only an hour. I know some of you guys get some stuff back, and if you needed to, you can use hit die at that point too.
I can also get back my pack spells and cast cure wounds twice on people if people want to preserve their hit dice or don't have enough to get up to full.
I got plenty of hit dice to use, so a short rest works for me.
I mean, I'm good for now since I use my potion. Wouldn't mind one of the or two of those 3 potions we found.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could probably utilize one of those as well.
The only people that probably really need a long rest are the spellcasters.
Yeah, I'm all
Philidor and I.
tapped out.
Let's
all I'll get back is a wild shape, or
Where does Gundren
like so? I guess what I'll say as a DM, this is a little metagamey, is that you guys could take a short rest in like this area in the castle where you're at, and have no consequences. Like you could sit there, you could be there for an hour, but if you are trying to take a full 8-hour rest there, things are more likely to happen.
Oh, I wouldn't want to take a full 8 hours here anyway, just because this is not.
But
this is an enemy's lair.
It's also a question: where does Gundren end up wanting to go after leaving here? Because that's probably where we're going, right?
Gundren,
theoretically.
Yeah, Gundren just wants to go back to Faladin, in order to
How
talk
far
to.
Away is...
2 days.
Sorry, need to find my map.
Wait, no, was it 2 days to get here from everywhere or from Baldur's?
It's like a day and a half. You could make it there in a day if you guys went at a brisker pace. But that's more likely to find an encounter.
I say take a quick short rest and then head out would be my suggestion.
But I do believe it's getting. I guess. What time did I say you guys got here? I kind of forgot about.
It was like mid morning, I thought.
It was really light out.
Okay, so if it was early afternoon, after the short rest, it's going to be probably like just starting to hit those evening hours, like that 4 to 6 time. So we'll say like 5 o'clock.
I guess the question would be: if we leave now, would it count as a half day towards a day and a half, or would it count as like?
Yeah, I mean, you could get far enough that you would be able to get the rest of the way in a day. If you left at 5.
I guess that's what we should do, right? Other than we'll take the long rest tonight, then just hope we don't get hit by anything.
So you guys are gonna take a short rest now?
I mean, I'm fine with it. It doesn't help me at all. I don't need it, but I know other people it'll help. I'm fine with waiting an hour. I don't think it'll hurt anything.
I'd like at least a short rest to get some health back.
I'm cool with whatever.
So rest it up.
So short rest.
Yeah, let's do it.
My only thought is it's an hour, even if you don't really need it. It's not that much time, at least, right?
Right.
All right, and during the short rest, I'm gonna play with my wolf because it's fun.
What was that, Mateus?
You click on the short rest, and then you click on it.
Yeah. So if you click short rest, you can like click on your hit die. You have 3 that you could use, so you can roll up to that, and you get to roll.
I see it now.
That number of D10, and then you add a 1 for each D10, and then you can heal that many for short rest. And then I think when you long rest, you get 2 hit die back.
Okay, I gotcha.
Oh, it looks like at this level it's only 1 hit die. So if you use 2 hit die, you'd only get 1 back.
Oh.
But you can use as many. What was that?
So I clicked the only 1 box.
Well, you can click however many boxes you want. You can use as many of them as you want. But you will only get 1 hit die back on a long rest.
Oh, okay.
So like, if you wanted to, you could like click on just like click 2 boxes just to show that you've used 2 hit die.
Yeah.
And then you roll 2d10 and add 2, and then you'll recover that many hit points. Or if you wanted to only use 1, you could do that, which could give you up to 11 hit points. But if you're going to try and go for full, you probably want to use 2.
I did mine already, but did not take my away from me. I don't know.
18 would be 18 hit points.
Yep. So that heals you to full.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know I'm doing it again because for some reason I didn't take my hit die.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't done many with. I think you just click them, right?
Yeah, you just click
and
it,
then confirm.
you click it, and then you click it, and then you click the roll die, and then you confirm taking short rest because it didn't take my die.
Yeah, because when you
maybe
click on
you're
it,
supposed to click on the thing that pops up here.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh.
And then you hit short rest after you do that.
Yeah, because I think that'll all do it. That'll all do it in one fell swoop. I think you can all do it all manually. It just makes it a little more difficult.
I didn't mind
So
manually.
I rolled twice, but it was the same hit
Yeah.
points the way I got to full. But I just wanted to let you know that's why I rolled twice to.
Yeah. Did you use all of your hit die or just?
I used 2 of the 3.
No, Matavius, you only used 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And all of them marked. So I just wanted to make sure that you had the 1 available in case you guys needed the short rest as opposed to long rest. Okay. So everybody has taken their short rest if they wanted it. And now what would you guys like to do?
Guess we're going back to town.
Can we check this bottom room below? So that's still dark? Or are we just saying screw it and getting the heck out of here?
That's not
You want to look into it?
Sure. I don't know. Can I peek under the doorway or the keyhole?
Sure, you could certainly try. Perception check if you'd like.
Oh, frick it. You gotta roll for everything.
Well, gotta know what you see.
14.
You can't really see anything under there.
Oh, fucker. Okay. Looks a little dark in there, fellas. Do you want to go or do you want to say screw the room?
Excuse me, did you say screw in the room?
No, screw the room. Like, just say nope.
Oh! No, let's go look.
He's got mommy milkers on the mind.
Fortune favors the bold.
All right, whatever.
Big
I
old
guess
mommy
I
milkers.
open the door as quietly as I can.
You test the door and it's locked.
Fuck. Just yell at Scatgram, hey, get your goblin ass up here.
Wait, don't we have a key? Oh, we picked up
Back
a
up.
key somewhere. Somebody have a key?
You picked up a key to the compound,
Oh.
to the Red Brand gang.
Let me check and make sure. I got my thieves' tools still. They didn't break last time.
And we're gonna try something a little different with lockpicking because I think it'll be a little more fun.
Are you gonna have me turn on Elder Scrolls Skyrim and try and find a lock in the game real quick?
No.
No.
Man, you're gonna break so many lockpicks that way.
Sorry, I want to see how tough this door is.
Why is Scatgram rated to be a millionaire? Oh, he has like 50 billion lockpick tools on him.
We'll just you'll set the DC. So go ahead and roll a D20 for me, Scatgram, and we're gonna add 5 to it.
Oh God.
Okay, 15. 16. Yeah. So you're like testing it and you see that there are 4 pins to it as you're testing it. So how this is going to work is I'm going to need you to roll 4 d6s. On a 5 or a 6, you set the pin. So you need to succeed 4 times. If you fail on all 4 rolls, so like, or you don't succeed on any of the rolls that are left, you jam it a little bit, and it makes it harder. You have to get a 6 to get it, and then if you fail again, you get one more chance, and then if you fail a 3rd time, you break your thieves' tools.
So do you want me to use my D6 one at a time?
So you can roll. You can roll them one at a time, or you can roll them all, because you'll still get to like go through each one each time.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 4 here.
And
2
you just
5s
need
and 2 4s.
Okay, so the first 2 you're going through, and you set the first one easy enough. You set the second one easy enough, and then you like try and mess with the last 2, and you just can't quite get them. But you can roll again, no penalty right now. So you need 2 d6s now.
6 and a 2.
Okay. So that you're messing with the 3rd one, and it's just not setting properly. You just can't figure it out exactly. But you do go back to the 4th one, and you set that one just fine. And now you have 1 left that you need to set.
3.
So you're going in there, and as you're trying to set it, you just can't figure this one out, and you just feel it lock up a little bit, and you just keep pushing at it, and it just locks, and then so you pull out, you try to reset it. It's now more difficult to do this. So now you need a 6 in order to set it.
Buy my tools.
No, not yet. Not yet. So you go in there and you jam it, like it's like jammed in there almost. And you can try, but you know that based on the tension that you're feeling, that either you're gonna force this up with the amount of pressure you're putting on it, or you're gonna break your thieves' tools. So it's up to you on whether or not you want to try again. So you try, and you're just like, all right, this is it's gonna go, and you sit there and you just force it down, and snap goes your tool that you're using to push it in is broken off inside.
All right, so buy my thieves' tools.
Did you get it?
Fuck no. God damn locks tighter than anything I've ever messed with before. I don't know what's up with it.
That's what she said.
Oh, I was totally gonna do that.
I guess one of you guys want to try kicking it open, or it is a wooden door.
We tried to. It was locked, right?
Yeah, it is locked.
Okay, it was. I was like, do we even try to open it?
That's why I would
What-
just go.
what is that?
If it's locked and it's too difficult, let's just move along. I mean,
I want
could
to
be
kick
treasure,
it
though.
first. I want to kick it.
Okay.
It's all turn and kicking.
Go ahead and roll the hit, Andron. On an unarmed strike.
13.
Okay, you hit the door for 1 point of damage, and you see that it does start to like give a little bit.
And from hearing balance a treasure, I kind of just my eyes glint up, like just swell up with the spark of knowing there might
You
be
just
something there worth value.
cannonballs into it.
I take about five steps back again, getting beside Matavius, and just run full bore straight at that door.
Okay.
Going into shoulder tackle the thing.
I just throw him into the door.
All right, go ahead and roll.
21.
That hits, and you do 2 damage, and to it because we're just doing unarmed damage. So you power through this door, and you just you push through the door and you knock it off the hinges. You go stumbling into the room, and on the other side, you come face to face with an owlbear.
All of a sudden, you guys just hear from the other room. Oh, fuck!
So we'll need everybody to roll initiative.
Sorry, guys.
And then
It's funny.
I guess the real treasure in here is the friends we made along the way.
we did discuss. I'm taking one of those potions from that loot previously. I did state that.
Yes,
That's
yes, you did.
I just want everyone to know, so I'm gonna add that to my inventory. We get too far into this combat and I forget about it.
That's funny. Good stuff.
Let's see.
So am I
Really
like?
funny is-
I'm kind of picturing right now that I stumbled so hard and kind of just ended up skidding on my hands and knees in front of this thing, and just looking down at its paws as I'm looking at my hands and looking straight up at it, and just kind of
Yeah.
hear me yell out, "Oh fuck!" Just realizing I made a mistake.
Well, and it also heard you guys pounding on the door, so it became alert. So it's going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh,
To start.
Oh, dang.
swell!
At least the owl bear.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Someone told me there was treasure in here.
It is treasure. Grab its paws and beak.
He is going to try and peck you with his beak first. Natural 20. That's pretty good.
I don't like that at all.
Don't worry. Only 19 damage. Are you still up?
From a
I am
peck?
kind of not here anymore. Like I'm here, but just beating the shit out of me.
You're
And
still
I'm wondering
conscious.
what the hell is going on out here and where everybody else is right now.
You're still conscious, though? All
Yeah, I'm still conscious.
right, it's going to swipe at you with its claws. A 19 to hit.
Yeah, whatever he hits me with, I am not going to be conscious after this.
14 damage.
I am unconscious.
All right. At the top of the order, Matavius.
All right. Well, fuck. I'm gonna get my. I'll get my longbow out and fire at it.
Okay.
19.
19 hits it.
5 damage.
Okay. It takes
Then
5
I'm
damage.
gonna do my one, whatever it's called. 16.
That hits.
And then get a D8 extra damage, or how does that work? So I roll a D8 instead of my normal damage.
So you roll your normal damage and also a D8
Okay.
because it's extra. So you do now. You'll roll a
8.
D8 also.
So 8 plus, so 13 and 19 so far, and then I'll use my bonus action crossbow. 24
That hits.
and 4 more.
Okay.
So
Cold. It is your turn.
I'm gonna move into the room next to Skakram, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Skakram.
Okay.
I did like 20 some damage.
You get Skakram. You can take 15 healing.
I kind of just shaking my head, just trying to gain my bearings, looking around. I had no idea what's even happened anymore. I'm just, here.
Okay. Cole, are you done then?
Yeah, that's all I've got.
Scatgram, I believe you have a better dex than Angron, right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Okay, so Scatgram, you are next then. You guys both rolled the same.
Well, I'm going to stand up. So there's half my movement. And bugbears are what, large?
Yes, they are. They are large.
That doesn't play out for me either. Damn it. I'm going to swing at this thing.
Okay.
20
That hits.
for 6 damage.
He takes 6
And
damage.
swing my other hand around for 12.
That just misses.
And then I was going to look at Cole and thanks. I'm still a little woozy, as you can tell.
I can understand that. I got your back.
And then it's Angron's turn.
I'm going to shoot a fireball at the treasured owl bear. I assume a 10 misses.
That does not hit.
I guess I'm going to move back here.
I'll take a 10 over a fireball hitting me.
And then I'm done.
Malin, your turn.
I am going to move up to here. Then I'm going to stuck it with my spear. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Doing 4 points of damage. Piercing damage.
It is bloodied up.
I will go ahead and go wild. Use a key point since it's bloodied up, and we're going to take 2 unarmed strikes against it.
Okay.
Flurry of blows. 20 to hit.
That hits.
Doing 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And the second one does 17 to hit.
That also hits.
Doing 5 points of fire damage.
All right. Next up is Valador.
Yay! I'm gonna be like, Wolfie, let's go see what my friends are doing. And 1, 2, 3. Oh wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Be like, hey guys, what's happening? What are you doing in here?
We're looking for treasure, and we found some. Sort of.
And you're done then?
Yeah, I'll be done.
Treasures in the eyes of the beholder. I don't know what you guys want.
All right. Beak attack on Scatgram again since he's back up. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Let's open the door.
7 points of damage.
I'm teetering again.
All right. He sees you're still up. He's going to attack you again. 12 to hit.
That one misses.
All right. Droop saw Felidor run in there. So he's going to run over here. And then it is back to the top to Matavius.
All right. Crossbow time.
Is my wolf
14.
part of this?
14 hits. Wolf is there. He does not see you as a threat.
4 damage.
I want him to be my buddy.
Damage.
Okay.
Bonus. Ooh, nat 20.
Okay. That hits.
More damage.
And the owlbear drops. That was exactly
the only one that thinks that owlbear kind of looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. There's that picture.
No.
No.
All right.
Where'd that
done with
treasure
combat.
go?
What would you guys like to do?
I would like the paws and the beak in the first place because this is a treasured animal, and I don't care what anyone says.
Have I been doing survival checks on that? Is that what it's been?
So.
I don't even know what I feel like the DC changes every time too for me.
Hey, that's what keeps it interesting. It's a treasured animal.
Go ahead and roll. How about this? I'll do the DC check. 10, you get one or the other, and we'll determine that based on a roll. Roll a survival check.
19.
Okay, you can get 2 paws and the beak.
Awesome.
Yeah. And what else are you guys doing? Anything?
I'm gonna rummage through these crates.
Search the room.
Anybody can Scatgram, if somebody wants to help you, you can make a perception check with advantage.
I'm gonna help him.
Otherwise, somebody else can also make a perception check. But since you were the first one to say it, I will let you either make it with advantage, or if you want somebody else to make one, and you can also make one.
I want to help you rummage. Rummage.
All right, I'll make one. He can make one.
Okay.
No, you're doing it with advantage.
Oh, with advantage? Okay.
Yeah. You can either do it with advantage, or you could do it.
You needed that.
Okay.
Dirty
So
20.
you're walking around, and you come up upon a chest.
Ooh.
All right.
Owl bear. Owl
I
bear.
wanted to do a check on it to make sure for traps on the chest.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can you give me a water?
And the owl bear was the trap, right?
Looks
No.
fine. Looks fine to you.
The owl bear was a treasure. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna crack this chest open.
It's locked.
You open it, and it's unlocked.
This is locked. I'm fucked.
Inside, you see 165 gold pieces,
It's a mimic.
a potion of healing, a scroll of silence, and a scroll of revivify.
What the hell? What is the revivify?
It brings somebody back to life from death.
Oh.
But they have to have died within like the last minute or something like that.
Oh.
Basically, it has to be like insta used on them.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be used very quickly. And I think the scroll makes it to where you don't need components, but it's a one-time use, and normally you need like 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds for Revivify.
Could I have the scrolls, please?
Can you cast Revivify ever?
You just need to be able to cast spells to cast a scroll, right?
I thought there's something with them, like if your class knows it, like you don't have disadvantage or something.
Let's see.
A scroll bears.
You have to have it on your class's spell list. If it's a higher level than you normally cast.
Okay. Yeah, the spell is on your your class's spell list, but of a higher level than you normally cast. You must make an ability check using your spell casting ability to determine whether you can cast successfully. DC is 10 plus spells level. On a failed check, the spell disappears with no effect.
Oh, I have to know the spells to be able to use a spell scroll. Otherwise, I don't
The
know
level
what
of
it
the spell
does.
on the scroll determines the spell's saving throw DC.
Let me see what
Yeah.
I can learn.
If you can learn it, you can cast it. Which I'm not sure. Maybe the druid, maybe the warlock can cast it. They would be the ones most likely, I would think, to be able to cast Revivify.
Yeah, I could give that a go.
At any
I
point.
can't cast either of those, according to this search.
Let's see here.
But it's only looking up the first, second, and cantrip spells.
Let's see. Okay, so it's available for cleric, paladin, artificer, life domain, grave domain, circle of wildfire, and the celestial.
The celestial. I mean, that's my warlock.
Yeah.
token.
Then you must be able to get it at some point.
Okay.
The ability to cast Revivify.
I think I do at like some whatever level.
And so you would probably be the one who'd have to take that, because I don't think the druid is Circle of Wildfire.
No. Circle of Dreams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Circle of Dreams.
Okay.
Or, the moon or.
It looks like Matavius has to take the silence one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the only classes that can cast it are Bard, Cleric, and Ranger. You're a Ranger,
Bard, Cleric.
right?
I'm a ranger.
Yeah. Bard, Cleric, Ranger, Circle of the Land, the Undying, or the Fathomless.
What is this spell?
Silence. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible there.
It's kind of like casting a counter spell if you are going up against a bunch of casters, because you make an area so they can't cast it and they gotta move out of it.
Yeah. And
Okay. What's it called?
Scroll of Silence. It's a one-time use also. It'll be a one-time use. All right. You guys doing anything else, or are you guys gonna like head back a little bit and then camp for the night?
Yeah, I think that's a sensible plan.
Yeah, reading my
Sounds good. I wrote some stuff in chat.
All right.
We have one health potion left up for grabs. Just a heads up.
And I have one right now.
All right. For your guys' nighttime, I haven't seen Falador roll in a while, so Falador, go ahead and roll me a d20.
A d20. Woo! All
right. Night passes with no issues. You guys can all take a long rest if you would like.
Yes, please.
Nice.
Woo!
Scatgram. You need rest?
The wolf came with us, right? I wanted him to come with us.
I mean, you can try and get him to come with you if you'd like.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. Sure. He follows you.
Yay.
Okay. So, you guys, daytime encounter. Who hasn't rolled for a while? Looks like Angron hasn't rolled.
You said we took a long rest, right?
Yes, correct. You guys got a long rest.
Okay.
17.
All right, you guys are fine. However, the wolf's animal friendship does wear off. It's been 24 hours at this point. And he is going to run off unless you try to do something because he watched you guys kill his owner.
I want to cast Speak with Animals
Okay.
on him. Or
All right.
myself, and I want to talk to him and be like, Bud, come join my wolf pack. We will be forever in the adventuring parties. Much great riches and glory will be for us.
He just looks at you. He's like, I watched you brutally murder my owner.
But
How do I know you're not going to do the same to me?
Because I healed you. I saved you from that fate. I patched your wounds.
But I don't know that you'll do it again. Maybe that was a convenience.
But
go ahead and make a persuasion check.
damn it. I was hoping for like animal handling or something. Yeah, I failed that.
He is like, I'm sorry, but I can't go with you after watching you brutally murder my owner.
Fuck it, I'm casting animal friendship.
We'll try this again in 24 hours.
He's gonna make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah. Don't think I won't use all my spell slots on this, okay?
You know that only gives you advantage on ability checks towards it, right?
16. So he's passes. He is not charmed by you this time. He is like, I'm sorry. Maybe we could have been friends in a different life, but you brutally murdered my owner.
You know what I'm doing?
Brutally part in there.
I'm using wild shape, turning into a direwolf, and I'm gonna try to alpha dog him into coming with us.
You gonna alpha raw dog him? Is that what you
All right. Well, this. Give me an intimidation check with advantage. I'll even give you advantage on it.
A 16.
All right. I have to figure out what he needs to roll though.
Are you watching this go down?
Dog.
Yeah, I mean he did say he's just trying to do this in front of you all. All right, so he's gonna roll. It'll show up as Angron, but it's for the wolf, and he gets a +1 to wisdom. All right, so he is intimidated by you, and cowers in fear. But will follow you.
All right, buddy.
Out of fear.
You gotta hump him for dominance.
Okay.
That's what dogs do.
And we'll see if Angron, you haven't, or who hasn't rolled for a little while.
I can roll again.
Cole, you can roll.
Okay.
And this will be to see if you have an encounter right before you make it to Faladin.
This is a D20, right?
Yeah, you don't want a 1 through 5.
All right, here we go.
2.
14.
Okay, so you guys make it back to Faladin with no issues. Let me find that map.
And a new
As we walk
wolf.
through the as we walk through the gates, this magical light comes over us and we level up. No, darn.
Are you guys
Ding.
so you guys make it there and it is nighttime.
Oh, it's this time.
This is Fallon. Fallondon.
Where the wolf?
I don't remember towns very well.
He's there in spirit at the very least.
Okay.
I have not
Don't forget about your wolf friend, Felidor.
Yeah, my wolf friend's here with me. Well, he's more like my wolf subject at this point. But...
Yeah, real strange.
All right. So are you guys what are you guys doing now? Are you guys just gonna go rest again? Because it is night. It is dark out at this point. Like you guys made it.
Yeah, let's go to the inn and kind of
Have a brewski.
settle in for a bit.
Okay.
Why don't we ask Gundren what he wants to do?
Yeah, like would we been talking to Gungeon about like what's our next steps now that he has the map again?
When you guys get to, he goes with you to the bar briefly, and he gives each one of you guys, he talks to you and he says, I would like to go to the Wave Echo Cave and learn the fates of my brothers, Nundro and Tharden. As I mentioned before, the Black Spider's the one who's captured me, and I need this person to stop. I can offer you guys 25 gold each for your assistance there, and I'll give you 10% share of the mine's wealth once the operation is up and running.
10%.
What was his brother's name? Nundren?
Total. It's Nundro, Nundro, and Tharden, Tharden. And he says he'll give you 10% total for the help of what's made and 25 gold each.
Seems pretty low.
So
I mean, percent of the stake in this mine. If I mean,
all I'm asking is you guys help me get there to figure out what happened to my brothers. No need to stay any longer than that if you don't want to. But all I can offer is 10%.
Sounds good to me. It's better than getting 0%.
oh, I think that seems fair.
I mean, we really don't got to
you
do
put
much except for
25.
take them there.
So it's 25 gold each and 10% for all of us.
10.
As a whole.
Yeah, all of you guys will get 10% of the money we make from the mine once the operation is up and running.
What kind of mine is this?
Cryptocurrency.
You said
Have you guys heard of-
10% each?
No, 10% total.
So we'd each get like
Like 1.875 or
Yeah.
whatever.
1.875, repeating, of course.
To do nothing? Man, that's like a turnkey operation.
1.66,
quote unquote
repeating.
do nothing. We're still escorting him there. We can get attacked.
No, when it comes up
We just know
when it goes up and running, we don't got to do anything. We just get the money.
Again, we have to secure it first. But yes.
Yeah, you do a little work on the front end, and then you have your money work for you on the back end.
Only if it's profitable.
It's also a profit of 1%.
I mean, it's better than no percent.
Can we like huddle up and talk out of earshot of Gundren?
Sure. Gundren actually will just say, Gundren's just like, well, let me know what you guys want with this. I need to go talk to Sildar. and he heads out. And you guys know that Sildar's holed up at the town, the mayor's office, essentially, is where he's been staying.
Remember what we heard about this Way of Echo Cave, this mine. It's not a normal operation. Whatever they're mining there is used to make some insanely powerful magic items. So I think 1% of whatever this operation is going to be a pretty tidy sum once it's all said and done, because we're not talking about mining iron or coal
What?
or something like
How
that.
about
We're mining like
how about
residual like that.
we don't ask for much more. 12% overall. We each get 2%.
And any magic items we find.
That might be pushing it.
Think?
My main concern is how long this mine has been going, how long before it's tapped out.
I just like easy numbers, and 2% sounds a lot easier than 1 point whatever percent.
1.66 repeat.
I mean, the thing is they're going to be giving you like, if it made 200 gold, you'd get 20 gold, or like that's how it would work out. I wouldn't make you guys figure out the percentage or anything.
Yeah, but if we did 12%, we'd get 24 gold, which would split it between all of us evenly, right?
I mean, you
I
guys
think
got Droop to
I'm
take the
just
extra
lazy
gold now.
mathematics, man.
Yeah, I think that's a fair ask. I don't know if he'll accept it, but
Well,
but I
some
think
of
we can.
us already aren't on the best of terms with him, so
Fair
asking
point.
for much isn't going to make my standing very good.
So you get 1%, and the rest of us get 2. Okay, sounds good.
I just kind of walk over and stand in front of Angron, kind of eye him up and down at that comment.
No, whatever we're getting, we go to split evenly. We can't be getting into these petty math battles with each other. But I don't know. Let's feel him out in the morning. See if we can make do with a more even cut.
I'm
Oh, okay. No, I was just gonna say, as you guys are discussing this, and I will let you know, and talking about your adventures so far, you do feel the energy run through you, and you guys all do level up to level 4.
all right.
Ooh.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Ding.
And so this should be where you guys either get a feat or you guys can increase your stats abilities.
I already have 2 feet.
I have a feat as well.
Hilarious.
I need to pee quick though.
So
we can
this
take
one,
feats?
it's yeah.
Oh.
And so this level up could take a little longer for people. So I just want to make sure that I'm giving you until next session. So we're getting back together on Monday, but just want to make sure you guys have any questions or anything for me while you're doing it. I'm available.
Okay.
But otherwise, you guys just finishing up this conversation is where we're going to end it anyway. So if you guys want to finish up the conversation, this is where we'll end for the night. If you need to go, Felsware.
Oh yeah, I should probably get going.
I'm not making you leave. I just think this is about the time you normally have to get going. So
Yeah, I should let my dog out before I have to get ready for work. So, all right, I'll see you guys on Monday.
Wait, how do I take a feat?
Choose feet instead of.
yeah. So when you
There's a drop
level,
down thing.
yeah, when you level up, manage character. If you have to be level 4 of the same class. So if you multi-classed, you won't get that option.
Oh, now I see it.
Yeah, so you have to go to the 4th level of the same class, and then you can either get an ability score or a feat.
Stupid. I don't remember what I needed to increase.
I don't know. All these do is it tell you.
Yeah, if you can click on them, and then it'll tell you what it does, and then
Take luck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like it'll tell you what it does, and then you can just change it if you don't like it. Like you look at Slasher, you can increase your Dex or Strength by 1. And then once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack, it deals slashing damage. You reduce its speed. And then you're like, wait, I don't ever use attacks, so I'm probably not going to do that one. And then you choose a different one.
Nice. All right, that sounds bro. I like that one, so I'm gonna do the one I wanted to originally.
That's fine.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if you guys are gonna have any more of the conversation or not, but if not, I will talk to you guys later, or I guess you guys can talk without me and figure out what's going on. But otherwise, we'll pick it up and finish it at the start of next session.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
right.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm pretty good.
I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here.
Very nice.
I took another feat, so I have 2 feats.
I increased my armor class.
Nice. That's probably a good thing. You're like super up close.
Yeah.
I think I've been hit. I've only been hit like twice since we've started playing. I feel like.
Oh, I get an extra key point as well. That's nice.
Facto.
I get a +6 to hit now.
Nice.
Finally.
Still a lot of
Now
+7.
I can miss magically. Just my breath weapon change.
All right, that's probably good.
Wait, do I get 2 attacks now? Second attack at 5th level?
Yeah.
Oh, it is at 5th level.
Yep. Me and Zach were talking. If I take, was it 3 levels? 2 levels? Or 3 levels in fighter, I can have 7 attacks.
Are they all stated as attack or some of them stated as melee attack?
Oh, they're just attacks. Is my ability with Dread Ambusher, and then the fighters one is shit, what is it called? It's just they stack, which is nice.
That's interesting.
What was that, Zach? Wasn't it 7 attacks? Was it 6 or 7 attacks that character would get?
I don't remember. I think it was 7. It was a lot.
Which would be disgusting at range. Then I took a sharpshooter feat, which is disgusting. Especially if I have advantage, which would be really good.
So when you multi-class, how does that? Do you class into where you're just going at?
Yeah, you
Yeah, there's an option at the bottom, and it says choose class or additional class or whatever. I do a lot of reading at work when I'm got off time, and I just read about D&D and stuff.
I don't know what I'm reading makes it a lot more complicated than that.
What do you mean?
Where am I getting this from, though? This is going off experience points, though.
What I'm looking at is a bunch of the stuff that has to do with weapons is worthless to me.
Yeah, because you do psychic weapon stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like,
When you see when you're in click, it says class, your whatever ranger you are, and your subclass. And then you scroll all the way down to the bottom, past all your drop down arrows, and it says add another class.
Oh, I can learn 2 more meta magics.
It's a blood hunter.
I think it's a thing from Critical Role.
It's cool, and it like knocks out the classes you can't because you don't meet the prerequisites stuff, which is cool. Wizard, rogue, monk, fighter, druid, cleric, blood hunter, advisor. It's cool.
God damn it! I just thought if I could have saved my freaking lockpicks.
Oh, so yeah, you start at level 1 when you multi-class.
Well,
Your
yeah, at that
second,
next level.
your second class starts at 1.
Yeah.
It would take you a long while to get 7 attacks, wouldn't it?
No. So, okay, so let's say I take 5 levels of ranger. That's when I get my bonus attack or my extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what is the fighter? I think it was 7 total levels, 5 levels of ranger and 2 of fighter. Let's see what it is. Action surge is at second level of the fighter. Starting at second level, you can push yourself beyond the normal limits. Once you use this feature, you must finish. You can take one additional action, but then after you do that, you have to finish a short or long rest before I can use it again.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, I'm gonna spank that butt. Well, change your pull up. It's nasty.
Kids are getting yelled at, so that's good. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. I've been reading into it. What are like the better classes to mix with ranger? And it's either rogue, obviously, or fighters are really good one. Not really a magic guy, so.
Sentinel could be kind of cool.
What's that?
What is?
Sentinel. It gives me advantage to take a drop of every drop of an enemy's guard. When I hit a creature with an opportunity attack, their speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks for me even if they take disengage before leaving my reach. And when a creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me, and that target doesn't have this feat, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Pretty good, but you must remember you only get one reaction between turns.
Or what do you think of this one? I gotta take a -5 to my attacks, but I get plus damage for each hit that I take or make.
I mean, you'd balance out your plus then. You
Yeah.
Instead of a +7, you'd be getting a +2.
But I can
isn't
I can choose
horrible.
when to do it too.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it, and I ignore cover.
Stroke.
Attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage, and my attacks ignore half and 3/4 cover. The attack hits, I add +10 to the attack's damage. Seems good.
This is a little sideways, but I'm looking at if I do Artificer Initiate, I can get an extra cantrip and a first level spell that I can use with and that include without expending a spell slot, and that includes another use of Cure Wounds. So then I could fire off like 3 Cure Wounds
Combat
uh,
or two.
for before a long rest. That might be helpful.
Do you get more attacks too, or is that not the same?
No, I don't get more attacks. I get a cantrip, I get a first level spell that I can use, and proficiency with one set of artisan tools.
Oh, that's cool. So you can make stuff?
Yeah, you gain proficiency with one type of artisan's tools of your choice, and you can use that type of tool as a spellcasting focus for any spell you cast that uses intelligence as its spellcasting ability. Which again, I kind of that's the sort of metagamey choice, I think, that I think would have practical benefits. Trying to see if there's anything that makes more sense from a like a role playing perspective, but I also kind of don't know what I'm doing with my with my character. I feel like I should be multi-classing as a character, but I don't have a good build that I want to do. Because the natural one would be moving into cleric and really diving into the healer role, but Cole's whole thing is that he was caught up in a whole bunch of religious stuff and is trying to kind of get away from that. So like, what? I don't know. Do I look at like a
Wizard?
Oathbreaker paladin or something like that with a? That might be.
So when did you start multi-classing?
Well, I'd be start multi-classing at this. I wanted to make sure I get to level 3 because, so I could get a level of like paladin or something. But I need a really good role-playing reason to justify that personally.
Don't you get some sweet stuff at level 5 though?
Not great stuff. I mean, like I was talking, it's a feat or ability score improvement. Most of my really good stuff happened at level 3. That's when I got my book with my extra cantrips that I forgot that I had, and an extra boost to my Eldritch Blast.
Did you mention that you were thinking about paladin to step into?
Yeah. See, I'm trying to think of it from a role playing perspective
I
because
mean, you can take the situation that we just had with the what is it called, changeling?
yeah.
You were kind of for killing it, and paladins
Mhm.
are really not for killing things that are unarmed, defenseless things.
That could
So
so that could be a kind of
role
like a
play that way, somehow.
I walk
and,
to the edge of something and need to find my way back. Here's the thing: is that the reason I'd be doing paladin because I don't. I'm trying to think. Again, the whole challenge with Cole's the arc that I'm picturing for Cole is that he's getting pulled in different directions because his he's the like son of a high celestial.
Would his so that's his dad, basically, right?
That's his dad,
Would
and
his dad be like employ paladins? Would be my
oh
question. Would you think
yeah,
he would? He
he
would.
would, and
So
like for sure.
what would his dad be fighting with his paladins? Is his dad fighting other paladins? Or like is his dad actually fighting evil with them? Or do you not really
So
know yet?
so his so Cole's dad is a archangel kind of thing, a high
Mhm.
celestial in service to Ilmater, who is, I believe, a lawful good god of like trial and endurance. It's who people pray to when they like have like a really hard journey or in a really tough situation and they need like deliverance.
Mhm.
Um and um and what's going on, why Cole's power manifested right now is that um he was sent on a mission um to stymie a portal opening to the Feywild that was going to screw up the balance of whatever, the universe or something. And um and Cole tried to do that mission, found out that gods like don't really respect the time or autonomy of mortals, got disillusioned with that, hooked up with the carnival that was supposed to be, secretly conducting some sort of ritual, but like maybe they were doing that in the past, maybe they did it in the future, maybe time is a little weird, and
Uh-huh.
the whole thing was, and his dad's whole thing was like, oh well, if they haven't done, if it turns out that this prophecy that we had that they're going to screw up they're going to introduce the Feywild here and screw things up, it happens in 10 years, just sit and watch them for 10 years. Like, it's glorious to sit and be bored and miserable forever. And Cole's like, no, that sucks. And but but then a whole bunch of shit happened with the carnival that he was traveling with, which was his surrogate family, and now his dad kind of feels like he's more on track, so he's giving him all this power, um, but isn't really paying close attention. And Cole's like, he's getting a taste of this power that's really good, and he kind of likes, but he's mad at his dad for a whole bunch of stuff, including killing his girlfriend,
I
Lily, who
mean,
I was. So
your
that's mm,
your issues and where you can like attack. What god are you gonna like be praying to? Is it gonna
right.
be like your deity for your paladin path? But I think you can kind of roll the paladin into if you're watching what just happened, almost like taking the life of someone else, flashbacks of what happened with your girlfriend, and
Mhm.
that kind of makes you kind of want to take a noble um noble like approach to fighting your dad, which would be kind of a paladin-y path
Well,
because
and
you'd be
and
looking to be
mhm.
a noble warrior, which is kind of what a paladin basically is. And then you would have the benefit of your back half making you a better paladin than most paladins could be.
Well, and my thinking was, if I'm multiclassing into paladin,
Mhm.
um,
That
then
was something else I was gonna ask.
I would do a different subclass. I wouldn't do the Oath of Devotion, but something like the Oath of Redemption or the Oath of Glory, um,
I
or
guess it'd
something
be
like
like
that.
where if you do take paladin, are you going with a more direct approach compared to what you've been doing? Because you've
Hmm.
been kind of, you've been up close, but you most of
I've
your
been
attacks are more
blasting.
of a ranged type of attack. So would
Right,
you
right.
stay with
Even when I'm
something
not
like
using.
that or would you switch over to like a battle axe or
Mhm.
a sword or a sword and shield? Because if you have a shield, doesn't that
Mhm.
affect casting?
Spell casting. Yeah, it would. Yeah, and so and yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Warlock.
'Cause
Um,
what am I thinking for paladin?
because I mean, yeah,
I
because I
mean,
also don't let. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like hearing people talk about 7 attacks because I feel like somebody's gonna try to game break, and I don't really know how I feel about that. I just kind of want
Hmm.
people to play a character and go with the character
Yeah.
and play for that reason, not to. I did
No, I'm.
500 damage. Cool.
Yeah,
Like that's
right.
why I was questioning it because it was like, come on, man. Like really, like this is what we're gonna do.
Hmm.
I
And
get it. I get that's fun to some. Like
min
I can tell
maxing.
that's fun to him. So like I get that, but it's very much a thing that I'm not into.
Yeah, and it makes okay.
And I like what you're doing. Like you're trying to like, if I'm gonna do this, what is Cole's reason for doing this?
Right, right,
Not
and I
just I want to make this character OP and bitch slap people.
right. No, believe me, yeah. If I wanted to power game, the last thing I would have chosen is an oath or a celestial warlock healer.
Do you think I would have chose a monk?
Yeah,
I mean, there's
right.
some ways you can really power up monks, but like that's like
But
level 15 plus monks that are, oh,
yeah,
that
but
guy's cool.
yeah, exactly. But like also there's like, okay, do you want to be a spellcaster? There's better spellcasters. Do you want to be a melee fighter? There's better melee fighters. There's way better builds. I think everyone who's ever chosen a monk has chosen a monk for like personal reasons and not
I
strictly
don't know
speaking
what I've
power gaming
chosen
reasons.
most. Like I never see people really run him, and I'm like, I know monks are cool like at late levels. Until then, they're
Mhm.
kind of like, I'm here. Hi,
Yeah.
what's up?
They do have the what's that it's like the quivering palm or something where it's an insta kill, like no saves or like one save insta kill thing.
Late,
Right,
I
it's like
think.
level 17 or something. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, but
Is it?
celestial energy 1 plus your warlock level. Okay, ugh.
Hmm.
So,
Let's have to
Um,
think about
I
that.
think I'm gonna yeah, I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna save that if we keep going with this campaign after kind of the Lost Mines of Phandalin are wrapped up or we get to level 5. I think I'm going to keep with the warlock to get like deeper into this and then make a turn to think about multi-classing
I
and
mean,
find it up.
also the thing is if you find a multi-class where you only want what's the first, like what you get from the first level,
Mhm.
that's all you have to do.
Well, yeah, and that's true. But again, like I really do want to get if I'm gonna multi-class again because it's there's not a good I'm not a Hexblade Warlock, so there's not a good blend, and I've already taken a bunch of levels of Warlock, so like I've lost the mechanical benefit of multi whatever mechanical benefit or synergy there might have been multi-classing, so it's got to be for solid role play reasons, and I just don't have the hook that I'm like, yes, that's the reason why. That makes sense. So
Yeah.
I think I just keep going as is. But I think I am gonna take this. I don't know, maybe this will open something up as I take this artificer initiate so I can get a little bit more healing, which is a weird way to do that. You'd think there'd be something like, you know, magic
And you can
initiate
do other
cleric.
stuff with that too, can't you? Eventually,
Um
with the
of-
artificer stuff.
I mean I it's just a
Because that
feat,
would
so
get
it,
you.
it, it kind of is what
Oh, it's on. Okay. I
let's
kind of
see.
wondered.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, it'd
it's
be
yeah, it's
cool, like not right away, but like
mhm.
eventually, if you learned how to make potions or something like from it,
When's do we get another feat at like level 8?
you can either take a feat or a level up at every single like option point. I think
Okay.
it's 4, 8, 12, and 6. No, I don't think
Okay.
16 is one. Where's my stuff? Because like after he mentioned multi-classing into fighter, I'm like, I should just multi-class into fighter. like just one level is so like decent
Mhm.
for a monk.
I did that when I played a monk, and it really did help because stuff like a couple of levels of fighter even, because like your action surge can be really helpful, just to bolster that
When
boom
did
boom 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 attacks.
when did you take it? Do you remember
Um,
what level?
I think I was Monk 3 Fighter 2 by the time the campaign lost steam, which was a bummer because that was one of the best DMs that I've ever had, and I can't get in touch with him. He doesn't respond to my emails, so I guess we're done. That was 4 years ago. So, but yeah, it was a Dragonborn monk fighter, who was really good at map making. That was buying, selling, and making maps. That was his thing, and we were kind of in just an improvisational role-playing moment. I was like, oh, I had printed off a bunch of maps, and one of them I took the Sword Coast and drew a bunch of lines on it. I'm like, this one looks like the Sword Coast, but it's got all these lines that keep moving on it, and oh, it turns out they're ley lines, and there's some magical thing, and that kind of became I just kind of like spouted it off as like character background of like, oh, I've got all these maps that I got from a wizard, who was like quickly like shoving a bunch of boxes and satchels and reagents and things into a portal. He's like, oh, you want these maps? Here, you can take them. I don't have a use for them. I need to go. And then jump through the portal and disappeared. And I'm like, okay, now I've got a satchel of maps. So I'll sell them or whatever. And and this one was one of those maps. And then it kind of, we were on our way to Candlekeep to have them take a look at it, and try to figure out why the lines seemed to be converging at one particular point. And it was a good time. But then again, stuff happened and we all just kind of drifted apart, which is a bummer.
Yeah, it happens.
But here's what I could do. Sorry, back to not talking about like
I know I
whatever.
had a cool paladin that died because of the campaign.
Oh,
fizzled
that's
out.
heartbreaking.
Yeah. Rest,
I could
rest in
take
peace, Escanor.
Okay, I could take Artificer Initiate. I could choose Cook's Utensils for my artisan tools. And then in my next feat, I could take Chef, which would allow me to with 1 hour of work, when you finish a long rest, you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus. These treats last 8 hours after being made. A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of these treats to gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus.
That's pretty convenient.
And as part of a short rest, you can cook special food and prepare enough of this food for creatures 4 plus your proficiency bonus. So that'd be all 6
What
of
are you
us.
taking for that?
This is the chef feat. The
That's
end of the
really cool, but that would be like a dungeon crawl feat to me. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
At the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food or spends 1 more hit die to regain hit points, who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice to regain hit points gains an extra 1d8 hit points.
Or that. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
I'm thinking.
what were you saying?
That would be a really good one to like a starting feat that's not really OP but is very helpful.
Yeah, and
Like
it's
I wouldn't want to like waste. I don't want to say wait. Like if it's convenient, but I wouldn't want to use my ability scores to get it.
right. I do get to
Say.
bump up my constitution or wisdom, so it's not a total
I guess
loss.
that would be helpful for you, wouldn't it?
Well,
That
my
wouldn't be for
thinking,
me, really.
no, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of like, okay, so like I'm not a great healer. I don't get any bonuses for healing the way like um Domain of Life cleric would, or and my class-based healing abilities are garbage compared to like lay on hands and stuff. So a lot of what I've been looking for in how can I how can I bolster my healing? As I
How
do
can you
this, and
move away from having to use your spells for healing and use your spells for combat,
um,
and then
my
have some other way of healing?
I mean,
Portion?
I don't have a spell that's better than Eldritch Blast for combat, so, and it's a
Oh,
cantrip, so I kind
yeah.
of not. I'm okay burning my pact spells for healing. I've got Armor of Agathis, protection for good and evil, and Cure Wounds, and I've only used Armor of Agathis once, and I almost died after using it. Not because of it, but like still. Um, so yeah, I don't know. You know what? I might do chef. I think, get people some. I gotta remember to use it. That's the key. That's the thing that
Mhm.
like is gonna kick me in the pants. Um, or I was thinking I could flip those and do chef later on down the road as a feat, and do artisans, get that extra spell, get that extra cure wounds spell, and then my artisan's tools are chef's tools, and then the chef feat can like turn that into actual something. I think that would make sense on a couple of levels, but also, are we going to make it to level 8? I don't, like, maybe, but I'm
That's
not
always that's a
like,
good point.
I don't want to count chickens before they're hatched, and I think that chef would be more
More of a
flavorful
later.
and yeah, more fun and flavorful, in the moment, rather than like, oh, I've got more healing. Ugh,
Yeah.
this is well, I guess I don't need to. I'm gonna think about. I'll have to think about it and maybe come back. But thanks for letting me
I mean, you
ramble
have
on about all
options.
this. I do.
I just don't
So.
know when I would take the fighter class, because like
Hmm.
this level I get my ability score improvement, and I took 2 into dexterity. So I
Hmm.
bolster my armor class to 18, my initiative to +4, and
Mm,
then my hit die to +6,
hmm.
which is just a big jump all over.
That's a pretty good jump.
And then like my next level I get my extra attack.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes. What do I get in fighter in first level? I get
um
second wind. What does that do?
that heals you mid combat. You get like a special healing.
Oh, that was pretty convenient too.
Yeah, that would be a big plus, because you can just say I think it's a bonus action, right? Um,
Yeah, bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level.
so that's a good way to kind of, again, just give yourself a little bit extra staying power.
Mhm.
But is that going to be? I think the math works out better for your um your skills by increasing your AC.
Yeah, I think. Uh,
But that's the part of D&D that I am the absolute worst at, is like,
and I'm
okay,
guessing that that will also stunt like the way of the like whatever way you're taking as well, right? I
I
guess my
mean,
like way isn't that great after what I already took.
it's you just delay it, that's the whole thing, is like,
Yeah.
you get what you get, and you get more stuff that you can play around with, but
Maybe I
it
should have
takes
taken Way of the Dragon.
I think that's all right. The option, don't you get some cool
I
like
mean,
elemental
it's
based?
really convenient just because my fist can be like any kind of damage basically.
Hmm.
That's how I was really thinking of it. It's very convenient because it's like, oh, this thing's immune to like bludgeoning. Now I can do
Hmm.
fire or poison or acid.
Right, and I guess we just haven't come across enough where it's like, oh yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
um
And
that
I have my
but
fire
yeah.
breath that I can do twice, which can be convenient, or I shoot it down a hallway with nobody in it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna go one of two ways. It's gonna hit one person and maybe do damage, or it's just gonna go right down a hallway where no one's standing. I was like, God fucking damn it, did me up.
I don't know. I say if people are in the way, tough beans. They'll have to.
Man, then
They
if I
can
go
just
into fighter, what do I take? Tunnel fighter? That's a pretty cool one. But that takes my whole bonus action.
Cavalier, I think is what this is the subclass or the that you'd be taking
It's
or
a
what?
fighting style.
Oh, okay.
It's the first, like, the level 1 thing that you have to pick.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my god.
Oh yeah!
I think I'm good with leveling up now. I took a feat that lets me cast mage armor at will, so I don't have to use a spell slot to use it, which it probably helps so I can do other stuff. And then just always have mage armor up, which makes my armor class significantly better. Then I took Mind Spike. So I can twin spell it. And then I got rid of mage armor that I had before and took chromatic form. So I could twin spell that too. Might change the snowball swarm thing. Because it doesn't seem that great the next time we level up. But I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, thanks everybody for coming out. Good D&D session. And then I guess I'll stream again when I can. Maybe not this weekend because it's Easter weekend. But we'll see what happens. Peace out. Stay tuned and see you later. Bye.